Los Esteliosis with the tier 1 to Zebra. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Zebra, you may now post the emote. This might be too TMI, but like Hitaka just wouldn't go live. So I was waiting to crop his. I really had to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, all right, I gotta like turbo poop. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I was literally back in 2 minutes. Andy's response was, that's unhealthy. Like, guys, I'm a speed runner. You know what I mean? I just kind of speed run life. You know what I mean? It's fine. Everything's fine. Welcome to round 1 Swiss of the Grimace Memorial Tournament. It is a random, hard key sanity tournament with a couple of extras in there. And those extras are starting boots, and a starting item could be any item in Link to the Past or Super Metroid, as long as it's a kind of progressive or major item. Bugnet and Spacer are in the pool, and I've seen runners get those in this tournament so far, which is quite frankly hilarious. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna open up this one first. So I'm gonna do some like chat. I'm gonna do some like Giga. You guys better be like loving me for this. I'm doing the Giga production today, okay? The Giga production. I'm gonna have the goals, and I'm gonna have the starting item up for you, just for you guys, because you guys deserve it. We're getting Andy up. He's talking to himself. He is talking to himself as usual. I don't know why. I almost readied. LMAO.
Oh, heck yes, sir.
All right. He's just gonna chat. He's gonna like, oh yeah, thanks for the Prime Gaming.
All right, here we go.
Thanks for the Prime Gaming. Oh, yo, thanks for the 5-pack. That's gonna be Andy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get her started, guys. Starting item.
Thanks, Hellfire.
Undetermined. We don't know yet. Shoot a beam. It's not a beam.
Alright, auto track.
Andy's auto tracking does not see it, so there will be a link to the past item if he starts the auto tracker later. Hold on. What is the item? Shovel. Wow, all these starting items suck, chat. I don't know why they're so bad. I don't know why they're so bad. I honestly, I can't explain it. I think Andy's just bad, and that's why, but in reality...
Ayo.
He gets a mirror, though, there. That's nice. Starting item shovel. God. Alright, let's get these guys all set up. Oh, they both got it, and they both got the shovel.
Big mirror early. 1 second ago, dude. Love to see it.
Mirror early is really nice. It really is nice.
I'm gonna... Baseball's back today.
Well, Daku, thanks for the tier 1. Appreciate that. 12 months, a year? I know. A year?
The actual tournament races, you only start with 1 item and not a random amount.
Andy's giving us the lowdown, guys. Hold on.
Taking damage is not worth it.
It was not worth it. Fun fact about this tournament, by the way. I was thinking this morning. I haven't talked to the runners yet. I haven't talked to the runners yet, guys. I'm thinking of changing the settings for the brackets. I probably won't. Oh, God. What was that? What was that? Hey, Andy, show it. I didn't see it. Zoom.
Lumberjack ice rod.
Okay, he's saying it's ice rod. All right. Clarify. I kind of want to make it so that... Oh, nice little bombos there. I want to make it so we have...
78. Oh, shit.
Kind of a little more fun with it. I feel like one starting item is not working out. I feel like it's hurting the morale of the team.
The bottom of the rods are different.
I'm gonna cut to Andy just real quick so I can talk. I think it's hurting the morale of the team. All right.
The bottom of the ice rod has 2 brown pixels.
Andy, shut up!
The fire rod has 2 gray.
How rude, dude. I thought I muted you. As Hitaka checks the shovel spot, just a missile. I'm thinking of doing it so like I'll pitch it to the guys. I don't like changing stuff mid-tourney launch like this, but I'll pitch it to the guys. And I'll say, all right, guys, I don't want to do this for Swiss, but for brackets, what if you just have a neutral starting item and then you guys like pick your own starting item? But you can pick 2 starting items that you want. Or, even better, this is the strategy part, because there's many ways you can do this, is you could do it where you... Ooh, screw attack. You could do it where you have a ban first and then a pick. So, like, you can just say, yeah, we're not going to start with Varia, for example. Starting go mode, I think you guys are greatly exaggerating the power of this. I don't think it's gonna equate to like go mode right off the hop. You know, because there's only like, you know, 30 keys you need to get still, plus extra majors. I don't think it's that bad. Andy getting silvers here. Bombs. Open the cave, half magic. And he's gonna get a key for pod. So we got 2 keys for pod early. I'm always suspicious of early keys to pod. Every time. We didn't see anything in the library from Hitaka. Nothing in the back of well. Hitaka's gonna get the tavern back. Or the bar. Back to the bar. Whatever you want to call it. Just rupees. Starting GT big for the love of God. I was thinking about like starting criteria boss. Because like every seat. You know, I played this mode for like a year, guys. Andy just happened to pick a mode I've been racing for a year with Alu, right? And oh, he's just farming up this money for his ball vendors. Look at him go. And I just know that that's probably the worst go mode hunt, is that criteria boss. That has been the one that has been like, that has given me the grimace, guys. All right, that one has caused me the grimace. And you can check out ball vendor. Here is a Super Metroid key for Meridia. I think it was level 1. Yes. Level 1 key card. Talking to scoop that up now. And so now they're just going to trade some places. Just see supers. All right, let's pop back to Andy's audio just so I can hear his goofy voice for just about a couple seconds here. Andy, speak to me. Andy, say something. You're live on twitch.tv.
Probably be emote. Like, whatever.
He's not rolling with emote only. He is a brave man.
I'll put it on emote only if I have to. This is an extremely serious tournament. You can tell by its name, the Grimace Memorial Tournament.
He's knocking my tournament name. What?
That is extremely serious.
What? This is serious. How is this not serious? Wait, what? Chat, what? Hold on.
Yeah, if you don't behave, I'll have to put the jail bars up.
Good. He's gonna manage his chat. It's about time. But what is this about?
Rip Grimace.
What is this about? Not serious? Excuse me. This is the most prestigious of events.
These are live.
This is the most prestigious of events. I don't get it. What is not serious about this?
The restream is at twitch.tv/Solski.
It sure is. And you get in his second pod here. And Hitaka's going to get 2, so I'm just going to mark that off. Hitaka going to go north here now to the Lost Woods. Pretty much pick up what he didn't have.
I can't believe I just played my last one.
You know what? That's what you get, brother. You make fun of my tournament, that's what you get. You lay your last bomb, all right?
I'll show up on that screen.
And he's not getting any bomb luck. He gets the fairy! Oh, that's perfect. This is Southern justice there, guys. No! The plot armor, guys. It's real. He's still digging. He's so greedy. He's so greedy. All right, he gets his missile.
Who buried a winged woman?
What? What the? What is he on?
420, let's go.
Oh my god. This is Andy at 9 p.m. This is Andy after dark, guys. Hitaka going on over to the Lumberjacks. Hopefully he scouts that. That's a pretty powerful scout right now in the early game. That ice rod. And he is going to see it, so that's nice. He gives us the full view of it too, which is also nice.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, you don't like seeing that there. So that's 2 Castle Tower keys plus the sword/cape requirement, right?
Gotten 2 full magic drops from the shovel.
Oh, there's Spazer. At the blue-haired old
never.
uncle of the pug. It's his pet. Yes, that's right. The dog has the human as the pet in this world. Chat, it's 2023. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? You know what I am saying? Hitaka going for damn here, and he probably gonna follow suit.
Discriminate against them heavily.
What? What?
It's pretty messed up.
That is messed up, Andy. What are you discriminating against?
Can I get some bombs, please?
Alright, I'm gonna cut back to Hitaka's channel here. Hitaka finding a boss key, wreck ship. There's the key for wreck ship. It took me for a while to find it. And he's still not finding bombs. I'm kind of happy about this, honestly. This pleases me. And Hitaka gave us our first look here, Moldorm Cave. That Moldorm almost made it over. Oh my lord. So Andy wants more than 4 bombs from Moldorm Cave. You could do it in 3, but it's really tight. As you can see, Hitaka's struggling a little bit. But handles it no problem, honestly. And we're going to see Missile, Rupee, Small Key, Turtle Rock, okay. Speed Booster, nice. That's a nice key. That's a nice item. Alright, early screw attack, early speed. Honestly, in SMZ3 keys, that's not bad. Generally speaking, because you don't have any Bryn keys, the screw attack or speed opening into Super Metroid isn't that bad, actually, because it's usually something you want to do anyways. So it's kind of neat to get those. You're gonna be happy to get those as early as possible. And you can check out Agina versus Hitaka checking Ice Rock Cave here. Andy using the patented ACR route. Sees just a missile, and he's out of here. Hitaka can get Space Jump here at Ice Rock Cave. Real nice find. Gonna set up for some Jesus Dash action as well. Gonna be water walking here shortly. And Andy looks like he's gonna either buy bombs or he's gonna make a trip to Eastern. He's gonna go to Eastern here. He's water walking. You ever seen a duck run on water? All right, what's our green pendant? Green pendant is Thieves Town today. The classic. Pure scumbag. We're going to see a heart piece morph and bombs. We will see X-ray in the back. But I would take Andy's items finds over that any day of the week. It does not have enough rupees for Zora, unfortunately. Even with the Houlihan. So Hitaka has to kind of bail on this, right? It looks like he's going to go up to Eastern now. No, he's going to go up to Hobo. That's right. So he wants to dash to Hobo here. And Andy going to make the full commit to Eastern. So Andy doesn't have speed yet. I feel like if he had speed, he probably just goes to SM. As we see missiles. Okay. Hobo having nothing as usual. No shock. Bomb economy is heavily referencing or influencing routing. It kind of is, actually. It kind of is. And Hitaka is going to go right into an SM here. I think this is the right play for what he has right now. Whereas Andy, I feel like, is making the right play for what he has as well. So it's not really too surprising. Oh, there's the Moon Pearl on Terminator. So Hitaka doesn't have a morph yet and found the Moon Pearl. Andy, I think, just found another pod small. Yep. Crazy. Will Andy go for the Eastern DLC? If the Eastern DLC, you mean, is the Dark Room, I think he probably makes the commitment. I probably don't, but he will. Only because I have that morph. I feel like without Lamp, I mean, it's SMZ3 keys. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. All right, Hitaka is going to find another small key. This one, Castle Tower. Interesting key to find, honestly. He can't do any other items in the back here. He can get this one item up here. Get some missile pack. Okay. And he is going through the Dark Room and Eastern. So in terms of what you could do anyways in Bryn, like this isn't going to hurt Hitaka that much by doing this. The only checks that Andy will be able to do over Hitaka right now is the back of Bryn Reserve is going to be Mission Impossible and Charge Beam. And obviously Waterway as well. We see a blue rupee there on the top. Andy just setting up for the D-boost. Gets another small key to Castle Tower. So that's the second Castle Tower key. We've already found both. I just missed what Hitaka found on his screen. He's thinking about resetting, though. So probably not that worth. TBQH. Just rupees? Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably... He's, like, thinking about it. Oh. Oh, yeah, his screw attack, so he's fine. All right, Andy going to go through Moldorm Cave here. Let's just kind of get the audio back on Andy for just a sec. Give that hot commentary on this Moldorm Cave.
And, like, I actually... With the Orioles being, like, semi-good this season, I actually want...
Chad, I have express written consent from Major League Baseball, all right? Like, there's no need for any kind of DMCA takedown, you know what I mean? We're gonna go back to Hitaka's audio here. There's no... Guys, he's talking about the Franklin Orioles, all right? Like, it's not the other MLB-owned sanctioned franchise, all right? It's the other guys. It's fine. All right, Andy probably cuts his losses after Ice Rock Cave. And goes to SM with this kid, I think. I don't think he's going to do too much else. Hitaka going to go back into Link to the Past here. Probably hits up Eastern area, Sash area. Maybe goes to full Eastern as well. But I don't think he does much else after that. Hitaka is going to go all the way down, actually, into Mother Brain Shell. And he also going to go to Hobo, question mark? Or is he... Yeah, he's going to go to Waterfall first. Okay. Just a heart piece here at Mother Brain Shell. Not too helpful here. The only item Hitaka can get here, without any SM keys, is going to be Morph Pad. So he is still looking for Morph here. That is, like, the key progressive. But he sees Pearl, so maybe he's thinking that, you know, maybe I'm going to find, like, a glove or hammer here, so... That could be his thinking at that point. Yeah, and he's just getting that X-ray. Oh, wow. He does get a glove down here. Okay. Okay. All right, that's real interesting. Okay. So Hitaka doesn't know it yet, but he's going to have some spicy options. When he gets back to Link to the Past. I feel like back 3 is the first thing he does at this point, as Andy's going into SM. Back 3 is probably one of the first things he's going to want to do, but he also has an early option into Red Tower area and Business Center. And why that's so great in SMZ3 keys is a lot of that area is not really locked away. Like, I can get those 3 items at high jump real quick, and I can go to, like, Spacer. I do have Space Jump, so I could go all the way up Red Tower as well. So it's kind of an interesting starter route that he can kind of leverage, specifically because he's already done Bryn as well, so. Honestly, I don't mind it. I think it would be a banger on his end, you know? And Andy's going to check 230 here. It's our first check because he has more. Hitaka does not. It's just bombs. Not really what you want to see. That's okay. That is just fine. right, so what is Hitaka gonna do with this glove? It kind of puts him away from Morph, doesn't it, right? He'll have to get there eventually, but the annoying thing is now he's gonna go Red Tower probably. Maybe without like leveraging that eastern area. It could happen. We'll see. Andy is gonna go down retro, so he is gonna get his glove here. He doesn't know it yet, but this is a good timeline for him. Meanwhile, Hitaka is gonna do back three. We're gonna see a heart container, small key, Gans Tower. Nice, first one. And a map. Yep. It's nothing too crazy. Track Andy's glove. Alright, Andy's gonna be able to check Alpha Missile as well. And also be able to check behind Morph. We got our first bottle. Hitaka is gonna leverage Eastern here. This is good. So this is gonna put him on path to Morph. He might be a little snazzed, right? Because he's not gonna, you know, he did Brain and did Retro without Morph. Well, he's got Glove now. Alright. He's got it now. There's zero chance he was not gonna go that way. Alright, is he gonna go meme route? I think you do. You're going reverse, brother. You're going, yep. Oh, look at this little swiggity swag using the echoes there. Alright, Hitaka getting his Morph. Nice. And he getting some super missiles. Nice. They're so low on supers this early. It's kind of crazy. Alright, what is Charge Beam going to have for us? A small key for TR. Okay. Hitaka now going to go to Uncle. I believe get his Spazer now. And we're going to get our first check here on Andy's side of Waterway. The slow Waterway without Grav. Just a little slow. It's honestly, it's like faster to just run in the water than Space Jump. I know what you guys are thinking. There's no way, but... you know, science has determined that that is the case. As he's drowning his poor duck bird, you know. Like literally waterlogging it. Like he just used it as a raft. Unbelievable. He's just doing his calisthenics in the water, guys. That's why he's so slow. He's like, he's taking it easy. He's nursing a bum knee, you know. Hitaka gonna go into Castle here and escape. I kind of like the play considering he's done so much SM at this point. I'm gonna be very interested to see what he finds here. So having the glove, like he doesn't have to worry about Zelda style anymore. He knows he can just do it. Doesn't have to worry about key management or anything like that. We do get another pack of supers, which is great. Is there an advantage for Andy going reverse? Not really. Not really. It's like potato at this point as he gets another pod small. So that's 4 pod smalls. We'll talk about that in a second. But in terms of like SMZ3 keys, it's not really a here nor there of going reverse. Just because the doors lock you out anyway. So there's not really, it's not really a good or bad reason. It's just like a call you make. So second chest coming up here, Hitaka for escape. And once he gets that, we're going to talk a little bit. So Andy has 4 pod small keys. And that is important to kind of call out real quick, guys, is because that's going to be very lucrative for Andy to kind of investigate in Dark World. Earlier, the better. And the reason why I say that is, like, the way the SMZ3 logic works is it only really accounts for the keys you have, plus maybe bow hammer. So, like, it looks at maybe placing keys. As he finds a heart container here and another set of power bombs. It really just kind of says, okay, well, you have 4 keys. Okay, yeah, now everything in the back besides the key lock doors are in logic. You know, mind you, if you need a lamp and everything like that. But, oh god, Hitaka's having some issues here in the basement. I blame Andy, personally. Zebra spreading the word of the Solski milk. His new favorite emo. He's probably giggling right now. New question mark? I invented this emote? It's my face! Brother, what do you mean you invented this emote? It's me! You're like copyright me. It's like when I stole Andy's emote. Like, it's not my emote, it's his face. Streamer, please explain this game mode. Okay, number one, hello, Ivan. Number two, we have a friendly command for that to kind of spell it out for you, but I will speak it out as Andy gets his pearl here. SMZ3 hard keys random goal. Runners start with boots and one starting item. The starting item today was shovel. I know, it kind of sucks. I kind of want... Guys, I don't think we've had one cool starting item yet. I don't know. I haven't seen some of the matches, what their item start was. But, like, Lack and Crazed had Bugnet. Andy's practice seed yesterday was, like, Burna. Hitaka's having some issues here. Geolocating. There we go. We're good. Andy going for short charge strats with Screw. Oh, no. He plants the bird into the wall. Broke its nose. Why would he do that? All right, we're gonna go to Andy's audio. Hold on. This is too funny to pass up. Hold on. Does he do it a third time? He can't get his taps now. Dude, if you could see his head shake, he's like, oh, that'd be like a perfect GIF emote for him. All right, does the swaggier strat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He does a swaggier strat there. All right, Hitaka's not going to mess around. He's going to go back into Bryn and clean up. This is a little... I'm probably not happy if I'm Hitaka doing this, but I feel like it's just the safe play to make. It's fine. He's going to get the scout here of Gauntlet. I kind of ignored it
Yeah,
on Andy's
the
side.
second biggest gap in my family, believe it or not.
Big key's up there. Okay, that's important information. All right, Andy's going to talk about his family a little bit more. We're going to go back to Hitaka's audio. This clown man, he makes the funny. He bonk oop his head. I'm pretty sure Hitaka has bombos too. We're just gonna say he has bombos. It's chat, this is like 9th degree black belt tracking right now for me, okay? Because Hitaka does not run with a tracker. So I'm like laser focused on his game stream while I'm kind of looking at Andy's. Luckily, Andy's tracker is kind of helping me out. Where I'm struggling over on this side. There's a big key back of Gauntlet. Yeah. Yep. We have seen. Nate Creston's had gloves. See, that's like more exciting. There's like more to do. So that's why I'm like thinking about, you know, talking with the gang and seeing if they want to expand it a little bit. I kind of like my methodology of expanding it just because there's a little more gamesmanship to it. Like, again, like it's kind of a fun, not so serious tournament. You know, guys are just, they just want to play some games, you know. But I kind of want to make the aspect a little more cool. Like, outside of the starting boots is the obvious good one. But I think the picks are nice, or you just maybe increase the amount of starting items. And you're getting a big key to Hera here. That definitely did not screw me earlier. The week in cross keys. That definitely did not happen. It definitely did not go back to Hera Big Chest after 2 hours. Didn't you say how super serial? It is serial. I'm casting here. Like, what's not... How would this tournament not be serious if I'm not casting it? The production value. I literally have the shovel on stream for you. I'm taking this as serious as humanly possible. Hitaka gonna show us that Space Jump is a little bit faster. Okay, guys, I need to tell you, it's faster if you don't farm, okay? It's faster if you don't farm. But if you do farm, it's, yeah. This is faster walk. All right. Are you finding nothing in X-ray, as is tradition? You never find it when you have, like, early stuff. I don't know where Andy found silvers. Chat confirm, was silvers in X-ray? I don't think it was. God, his YouTube comments are gonna give me so much shit for this. They're gonna be like, oh man, Solski, like, why don't you just get someone else to track for you? You know what? My budget's, like, stretched thin, alright? E-Tank was at X-ray? Okay, I didn't think it was anything too important. Andy is gonna give us our first look at Spazer here. And we're gonna see another heart piece. You have a budget? Yeah, it's $0. It's my hours. So basically my free time. That's my budget. Is that 0 CA or USD? It doesn't matter. It's still 0. Andy, what the hell was that? Andy, what the hell was that? Chat, we need a reaction. He laughed. Trust me, guys. He's not laughing anymore. But he did laugh. Hold on. I'll do Andy's laugh. This is actually a really big find here. Andy getting gravity in the warehouse wall. So there's nothing else he can do in Brinstar Warehouse. Kraid's Lair, whatever you want to call it. So this is actually a pretty sick grab. Now it's going to allow him. He should chase this right to Meridia. He should go right to Meridia with this. Do not pass go. Yeah, that's it. That's the play.
Straight here.
That is the play.
Oh, I over-menued.
You sure did. I wasn't going to say anything, but you just had to call it out. It's fine. Talking to make the play to Chef Supers now. We're going to see some taps from Andy. I never go for these taps. It just takes too long. Taps for me are like so hit or miss, right? Like it's very, very tough. I don't like actively practice SM these days, so I just kind of go for the softer strat. All right, just getting his rupees there. So Hitaka's out of here. It's going to be important to focus on what he does next. And meanwhile, giving us our first look here, Meridia. We're going to check out Mama T. Missed the shine charge. Embarrassing.
Honestly, the old 80s Grimace is probably scarier. Old Grimace had braces and a mullet.
Chat confirm. Did he have a mullet? Another GT small? I don't think he had a mullet. I saw that, like, they did a promo with him having a mullet recently, but I didn't think that was, like, old. He did? That's pretty creepy. That is pretty creepy. All right, Andy actually can't. Oh wait, never mind. I'm just having a laugh here, chat. He has a Meridia 1 key. Never mind. Just kidding. He's going up. Don't get hit by the crab. There we go. There we go.
I don't remember the Grimace with 4 arms.
What? The Grimace with 4 arms? Excuse me? Oh, nice lamp. Sick. With 2 castle tower keys, really? Interesting. I know Ice Rod's like super late game, but it's interesting how early it's pushing it. So that might tell me that TR is required, logically. That would be like the hint I would read here if I were Andy. Just to say, yeah, it probably wants me to do this. GT, Ganon Tower GT in the well. Hitaka gonna give us our first question mark look of Red Tower? This is the Leo. I don't want Dante. I don't want to click that, and it's not because I don't trust you. It's because if I do, I'm afraid it's gonna crash my computer. OBS basically runs on wishes and dreams when I cast, so I just don't want to. I don't want to upset it right now. What is Andy doing? Oh, what is Andy doing? Wait, whoa. Wait, where is he going? Chat, where's Andy going? Uh-oh.
So I could go kill the boss, but I'd have to go back through Forgotten Highway.
Wait, but he doesn't have Meridia
with the one
boss.
key. We either need to go through Forgotten Highway, or I need the Criteria 2 key.
Wait, whoa, where is he going? Maybe he's just checking out Red Tower first. Hold on.
But I'll take that lamp. That lamp's real nice.
I'm really confused. Hold on. Chat, we need to think about this. And he has the Meridia 1 key, so he has access to Aqueduct right now. And the pits. I think he forgot. I'm thinking, like, maybe he wants to, like, save it? And maybe he wants to do this first? But, like, I just don't see why he wouldn't do it while he's there. He's, like, right next to it.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
I don't know about that, friend. That's,
I get morph bombs.
Okay. Hold on. He's thinking it out.
Okay, if this is something good down here, I could get this right now.
This is true.
Pretty easily.
He does not want to get that. I'm concerned here because if Andy doesn't remember that that's a key spot, like he's kind of throwing away the grab advantage, right? Because there's a good chance Hitaka checks that, gets gravity, and it makes the play. I feel like at best, Andy here is going to go to Old Man Rescue to save Old Man. No? Oh, he's going to save first to check Lava or
Rocco,
Cathedral.
Thanks for the...
We're going to cut off Andy's audio for a sec. It's fine he got plot armor. What does Andy get here? Oh? Oh my... The plot armor! What is this? I'm throwing up in my mouth right now. This is shameful. Andy's gonna die here. Nah, he's fine. If he dropped that jump, it'd be giga questionable, but he's fine. Hitaka is gonna find his gravity, which is great for him because gravity's locking quite a bit right now. I made the meme. I did make the meme. But it's also Andy's material. Well, was it his material? Who created the plot armor meme? I think it was like a collective Borg of the Link to the Past community just having enough of Andy just getting bailed out. I think that's what it was. And they just said, you know what? Plot armor. And then just kind of hung on. Yeah, Hitaka getting gravity. That's huge. I feel like Hitaka's going to give us our first look of the Aqueduct and Sandpit area, which is great because that could have the goods. Andy going into the pit. That is one for the blooper reel. He is giggling. Oh, he almost did it again. That was a tight cut there. He almost did it again. No, the direct quote from Duck was when he beat Andy. I think it was in SGL. It was something. It was either like it was like either an SMZ3 tournament or SGL. But his comment to Andy was, well, I guess plot armor doesn't cover the ass. It was the actual racetime.gg comment. And I was like, wow. They approved that, huh? It's pretty good. Alright, Hitaka's gonna get his stuff here in Meridian now. I don't think there's anything here at Mama T. Oh yeah, just a small key to Skullwoods. Yes, that's right. Which I didn't mark for Andy. But that's okay, because it doesn't matter. Because the GT small is even more important. Alright, Andy gonna make his way into Hera here. Crabs aim for the lower body. They sure do. Nothing worth in the basement, and he's out. Hitaka going in for Aqueduct. There's like a less than 0% chance. Hitaka Gantire small for Andy. Less than 0% chance. Hitaka does not go for Aqueduct here. Could be huge, man. Like if he gets the goods, it could be huge. Like there's a lot of good items that could be there that can really heck up Andy, especially if he finds good stuff that isn't required for Dark World. I think that's the most painful. Alright, Taka Gang is GT big now. Poggin. He's not found his Meridia boss. He does not possess the plot armor. Meridia big is nice. I feel like it routes Andy, but it's not like something you need right now. It's just really nice to find though. It gives you options. With early gravity, that's probably a really good starting route for Dark World, honestly. And he's gonna toss the bombs in the Moldrum here because he's so low on health. Finding a map for Misery Mire. Okay. Yes, we are gonna see our first look of Aqueduct here. Okay. As you can see, the one door is leading out, and it's just a green door in. And that's because, oh god, another one door. One for Wreck Ship. Oh, that's so good for Hitaka. Oh, that's so good for Hitaka. That is what I'm talking about there, guys. That is the pain that can afflict Andy right now. That could be huge. Because it's more checks, right? It might not be required for the now, but if it locks something, it's like so hard for Andy to go back, especially if he commits to Wreck Ship, right? That could be juicy. Sword or Hammer might hurt. I think Sword hurts more than Hammer. Like, earlier Dark World's nice, but I think, like, finding a Red Cane there, or a hook shot there if required, you know, that kind of stuff. If that's there, that's, like, horrible. Nothing worth in the right sandpit. Hitaka's out of there. Andy checking back 3. Gonna get disappointed. Gets a third GT small. No big deal. I want to say Hitaka has 2 Agate Tower keys at this point, but I'm gonna sit on that one until he menus or like he goes to Agate Tower at this point. Guys, we're just gonna, like, without a tracker on screen for him, I'm just gonna have to deal with some L's, you know? We're gonna have some losses, some breakage. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I see a powerbomb pack. Oh, sorry, a big key and a small key. It looked like a powerbomb pack, but then I saw too much yellow. I was like, wait, no, that's something else. Small key to Desert Palace. Big. Oh, this is... Oh, what's this big key? Oh. Okay, so the net worth of Aqueduct and the Sandpits are Mire big key, Desert small, and Wreck Ship 1 key card. This is not great. Hitaka. Oh, chat. He's gonna go right now. This is the play call. Smart routing from Hitaka here. He's gonna go right to Wreck Ship through Forgotten Highway. The only way you can get to Wreck Ship at this point, without that Criteria 2 key. So this is actually in logic. This is like by design, guys. This is so cool. I think we talked internally about like maybe having this locked behind Criteria 2 as well, but then we just thought it was like such a cool logic gate, like if you just had gravity, that you can take this path to Wreck Ship. I felt like it was a really cool way to kind of open it up a little bit, and it like services like an area of the game that you almost never see. Again, it just makes you think, right? Like, it's not like, hey, I'm gonna go right to Wreck Ship from Ship. You know what I mean? Like, now you gotta actually think about the play a little bit more. What can you do in Wreck Ship except spooky missiles? Hitaka has everything. So Hitaka has the big key and the small key for Wreck Ship. So you can do all of Wreck Ship right now. So if you were to go... Another play I have seen runners do, and I know I've done myself, it's kind of like a gambit, is you would do, even if you didn't have these keys, you would still do this because you would get 3 items. You get spooky motion, you get spooky missiles, ocean, and moat. And if you have grab, they're all on logic. All right, Andy finishing up Hyrule Castle here. Doesn't like what he sees. He's kind of thinking about his options here. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to go back to Death Mountain. Let's hear what he's saying. Hold on. I don't want to really cut too much off Hitaka's audio.
Through Dark Cross and use the key there, and then you wouldn't be able to get to the front.
So is Andy just going to go to Wreck Ship? Hold on. This is important. Still doesn't turn on Spazer. It's triggering me. The time loss this man has put up with by double shooting
Castle, small key.
Enemies is crazy. I think he's going to go to Wreck Ship. And it's going to make me so sad.
All right, I guess we're going to Wreck Ship. Not too much else to do, I don't think.
Oh, God. There it is. You heard it from the source, guys. All right, so Andy's officially forgotten about Aqueduct as an option.
I don't have very much health, which is a little concerning.
He might think about it while he's here. Let's hold on. Oh, God. Don't die.
When I didn't have much health, and then I took damage.
I think we got a power bomb from the crab when he has 36 health. That's it's getting wow. Sort of unlucky.
All right, I love the power bombs.
That's kind of jank. Oh god, these Evers do a lot of damage. Oh, he's health bombed.
We're fine.
I don't think you're fine, Andy.
I have a reserve. We're fine.
How much energy is in that reserve, Andy? Hitaka setting up for Fantoon here. Is going to have to use Doppler strats. Doesn't have any other kind of methodology here. You really can only do that small of a jump and you get the Doppler? What? I'm over here like a grown-ass man struggling to get like max height, no high jump. And he's just like, he does this little dipsy doodle in the corner and that works. Chat, my ego is fractured right now. He's teabagging Fantoon. Look at this. Shameful display. Crystal 6. You ever just teabag a space ghost before, chat? Like, I've never. Those that can't do cast, alright, I'm banning you for a week. Banning you for a week.
So I played that a little safer than I probably.
You know when chat's saying do it? That's a red flag, my friend. That is a red flag for you. You're like, please get this guy out of here.
I don't think I can make it to wave area with my current loadout.
He cannot. It's not in logic.
Maybe with 1 CF I could get there, but not
he can.
back.
But he's correct. Well, he can farm. He can farm the dragons and get back. But it's super tight. It's not in logic. It's going to take too long. Don't worry about it. He might do it if he like runs out of things that he thinks he can do. There's a cape. So that's Dark World access, guys, through Aga Tower. Hitaka just needs to find a sword now. Where's my cape? There it is. Hitaka's not even going to save. Like the madman. No, this is dumb. No, dude, bro, you save. Actually, he has gravity. It's fine. He's not going to take death damage from spikes, but he's going to take a lot of damage from the regular spikes. Like that. Oh my god. This is like, I would not do this. I would definitely save. One, so you can reset if you find the item, but also dying here. Like, think about the travel to get back. It's incredibly risky.
Terrible door alignment.
Like, you're on like 2 E-tanks. For 50 rupees, was it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Chad Taka. We'll see.
Do everything but bowling here, but coming
We'll
back
see.
from bowling feels bad.
Andy knows. So chat, this is important. Andy's talking now about, you know, having to come back to do bowling, and that's only a circumstance because you forgot about Aqueduct. I hate to say it, but it's good theater for the start. Not even gonna say it. Look at this Chad Taka. You know, he's actually fine. There's like nothing else that really can kill him. It's fine. Giga safe.
Meh.
Andy gonna set up for the Phantom fight here. Just yawning at it. It's like it's nothing to him. Important question. Does he teabag the ghost? Still no Spazer? Correct. Shocking, even. He definitely doesn't even know he has it at this point. Alright, nothing in attic. Hitaka's out of here. So chat, Andy can only check 2 more items that Hitaka's going to give us view of now. He is going to give us probably a scout of Wreck Ship Reserve first. But Sky Missiles, that was a nice Phantom fight from Andy. Never mind, he's going to do it blind.
Very good air Dopplers.
They were very good. I will give him that. Are we getting missiles? What do we get here?
The Blue Jays record against
Oh my god, dude. Oh no. Oh no, chat room. Oh no. Oh, that is horrible for Andy. That is horrible.
Is like significantly worse than the Red Sox, I'm pretty sure.
He's talking about the forbidden chat. Again, he's talking about Major League Baseball teams. We can't chat. We don't have the licensing for that. Chat, this is very bad for Andy. This is like 45 minutes in. It can't be worse for him right now. I'm not like trying to dunk on him. I'm not trying to be dramatic. This is just worst case scenario. That Varia is going to take him to where he just talked about, which was wave. It's going to take him to high jumpless lava dive, which isn't in, well, actually has gravity. So he's just going to go to like LN and Meyer area. And while those are kind of good, it's just going to put him away from like where he kind of needs to go, right? We don't know that yet. Let's see what's here first. Let's see what's here first. I think if there's anything critical here, this is going to be... We'll see if Andy truly has plot armor or not, guys. Heart piece. If there's nothing here, guys, Andy's going to dodge a massive bullet. He's going to dodge a massive bullet. Strike 2. I can feel Andy's chat just sweating right now. Hold on tight. You know what? It could have been way worse. It's gonna suck you don't have that, but it could have been way worse. Ice Beam does not put really anything into logic right at this point. Very nice to have. But oh boy, that could have been way, way worse. So at worst, Andy just doesn't have that for Metroids. And doesn't have it for like the Poyo clip into Shack Tool. That's like the worst that Ice Beam can do at this point. Because you have full movement, you have suits and all that other stuff, like it doesn't matter. All right, so Hitaka has Varia. Probably goes right to Norfair and LN area as well. So that's kind of where the C wants you to go anyways. Guys, it was mere inches for that Varia to be in behind that Wreck Ship 1 key. That is I cannot stress how lucky it is right now. That's incredible. Hold on, I want his reaction on Varia. So yeah, Hitaka's staying in SM. I don't think Hitaka's done like Old Man Rescue or anything like that too, so he might leverage that before.
Alright.
You don't have any keys in the Norfair, so there's not much you can do except for go to LN at this point.
Yes, yeah, we need the one door to get
wave items as well you can do.
So I can check... Oh, I can't check that either. Okay. So
You cannot.
go this way.
Hold on. Reaction time. 5, 4, 3, 2. He doesn't,
bad
guys.
game. Oh shit!
He doesn't even know how lucky he is,
forget.
chat. He doesn't even know how lucky he is, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. Does Hitaka have the land from Meridia? I'm assuming yes. Yeah, he should. He should, yes. Good call out. So that's what I mean. It's hard for me to like, if like something on Andy's screen catches my attention, I like pull my direction away from Hitaka for a bit. I can miss items very easily.
Now I can go to wave.
Yes. We can do so much
So
more.
I'm probably gonna. I'll save at the bottom of Business Center, and then we'll go to wave, and I'll reset, and then
Smart.
go to Castle Tower.
Also good, but brother,
It doesn't really give.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have the. Oh, chat. Andy doesn't have.
Forgot where I was.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get off Andy's audio for a second so we can explain
I
this.
should have enough to get through her now.
So there's a problem with Andy's strategy. Is he doesn't have Desert Small. So that was also at Aqueduct. That's the next troll, guys. So now, does Desert Small become a factor? Does he get lucky twice? We'll see. So what's in logic right now, and Hitaka's going to kind of leverage, he is going to get this Meridia boss key, which is great before Dark World. Is you're going to have the 2 items that wave fully in logic with Varia. You're also going to have LN entries. So you have GT. Both items GT. You're going to have also the 1 item at Mickey Mouse without an LN key. And then you also have Mire and Desert area open. So if, you know, there's a sword anywhere in that area and say Mire's Bombos, well, Hitaka's big key. So if he finds Red King in there, oof, that's another big thing, right? Like what happens if Mire big key's a factor? So there's a lot of different ways that this can really kind of go sideways in a hurry. I'm kind of surprised that it's not hurting Andy right now, to be honest, with that wreck ship play. But again, it's kind of pulling him. I don't want to say ahead. Actually, yeah, it is kind of pulling him ahead because he's already done all this stuff that Hitaka's doing now. So basically, Andy's hasn't done the Sandpit area or Aqueduct. So now he's just going to Norfair. You know, he's probably going to want to do that. But like, at this point, he's physically ahead. And he's thinking. Like, I'm looking at his cam right now, and he's thinking. You start laughing. Hold on, why?
Come on.
Oh, he's just an idiot. Okay, never mind. I'm so nice. Oh my god, guys. I don't know if you guys ever, like, when Andy used to put my casts. When they did the cast, well, I used to do cast last year. I like browse through the YouTube comments, just as like a sense of like, okay, how am I doing, right? Just for feedback. And it went from like quite positive to just like downright psychotic. Like one guy was like, I think I showed Dante this one. Dante can confirm. It was like how do I spell it? It was like, you don't know link to the past. Yeah, it was like that. You don't know link to the past. It wasn't past, it was pass. There's nothing here at Way for Andy. Andy's like, he's like, come on, man, what's going on? He's like, what do I do? Hold on. I don't like double audioing here as Hitaka goes in Hera, but let's hear his thought trail. Oh, he got Hera small here. Oh my god.
Can do a little bit of desert.
Hitaka does have the Hera big key because he's going up. LMAO. So he's saying a little bit of desert, Hera basement. What else is there, Andy? Okay, chat. Chat. I'm just gonna brace for you right now. Andy's gonna say, quote unquote, oh fuck, I can do Aqueduct. Or, oh shit, I could do Aqueduct. It's going to be one of the two. It's going to be one of those two options.
I don't really want to fight GT with this low ammo.
It's kind of cringe that its super counts this low.
I need like 20 more supers.
19, but sure. Potato, potato.
We have space.
You usually get a gimme, right?
So I can get back out pretty easy.
So this is what I would do, chat.
I'll check Mickey Mouse first.
This is what I would have done for if I was Andy in this spot with low ammo.
That's the only
thing I would scout. I would scout from left side. If it's junk, I reset. If it's good, I go for the fight. But I save before I come down here, because then if I'm checking Mickey Mouse like this, then I reset. Coming back down, it's faster. Both ways, it's faster. You save seconds on this one. You save quite a bit on the GT fight if it's junk. All right, Hitaka should be making the play here to Norfair as well. Nothing here, Mickey Mouse. Andy's going back the other way. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Hold on, is this faster? Hold on. Let's think of the logistics here. Is this actually faster? Am I wrong? Yeah, I think I'm wrong. Oh my god. Well, I guess with this kit, it's faster. But this is, I never actually thought about going that way, to be honest. Well, I'll be. Okay, so maybe he saves GT for last, but I just don't know why you wouldn't scout on the left side. Anyways, it's fine. We get power bombs. Oh, chat. Nightmare fuel. Okay, sword on like left side GT at this point, and you have to fight GT with 15 supers to open up Meyer. You don't know soup to the metard. That's yeah, that's pretty much it.
I have normal Darkhold access now.
Oh no, chat. Oh no.
Man.
Oh god. If it's Bombos, chat. If it's Bombos. I think for Andy you don't go in. I think for Hitaka you go in. No questions asked. But honestly, that's like with us knowing the information we know. There's Bryn 1.
And an LN map. Okay.
So Hitaka's gonna have that TR or that Hera small now. Is it bomb? There's no way, right? Myers Ether? Okay. That's incredibly good for Andy. But I mean, like, we're looking at it from context of like the bird's eye view, and we know what both runners have. I guess it's not like, it's not that obvious that Hitaka should do it. Like, Hitaka's thinking Andy has what I have at this point. Like, he's thinking this is such on the straight and narrow. There's no way he doesn't have what I have. He's like, he's right on top of me. Boy, does he not know.
Hell yeah. What do we start with? We start with shovel today.
Andy does have the option to steal the small key. It doesn't look like he's going to entertain it. Quite frankly, I think this is the right play.
We'll
this early.
Start with boots, and then one random other item.
We still don't know any of the goals at 1 hour, by the way. What a fantastic tournament, guys. All right, we are going to see GT here. Again, it's got a little bit differently. It's not a problem doing it this way. It's just you might have to go back through left, and you don't have to. It's double arrow, reset
All
that.
Right, don't need that.
Out of here. Yeah, high five, Andy.
Bryn 1.
Yeah. He didn't actually high five me, chat. How awkward would that high five be right now? It'd be like I'm like kneeling with a mic while I'm like.
So I'll probably.
His hands are like off camera. You know what I mean? Like he's not. Yeah, we're just gonna move on.
Before doing Aga Tower.
So, depending on what Hitaka options to do here, because you do have options. Our Dark World Axis could be through Aga. You have Cape Sword, 2 Castle Tower Smalls. You know you need to probably do it for an Ice Rod. Like, you're getting hit with a lot of TR Smalls already. You're already hit with those 2 Castle Tower keys. Like, you know Dark World's probably through there. Solski just sitting on the floor high-fiving Andy? What? No. No. Any going for the Mockball strat? Let's go. I'm really interested to see what Hitaka does. More supers. There you go. That's what you like to see. When you have 15 in at an hour 3, you love seeing these. You don't love seeing this, though. Another TR small. We have 3.
I'll probably want to keep that. I wasn't going to get those supers if I wasn't going to keep it.
Hitaka going in for the GT fight. Oh, he is not going to do desert, or... Is he going to stay for the fight? He is not. Did he save first? Hold on. Did he save first? He did. Okay, so yeah, he was doing the strat I was talking about. All right, good stuff.
Okay.
I was like, is he just going to bail on Desert Mire? Well, Mire he can't get into, but Desert? Master Sword for Andy. Easy game.
Boom, 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 boom. This game really, really sucks.
Did you just say this game really sucks? I'm going to have a conference with the runners after this. I'm going to be like, all right, guys, how do we make this more fun for you? How do we make this more fun?
I think I smelled dinner cooking, gamers.
Ooh. Ooh, dinner's cooking. Freestyle Rap Master Andy. Bro, if he's freestyle rap Andy, I'm Eminem to his Snow, all right?
Okay, I definitely don't want to go all the way up to Hera just to beat it, and that's it.
If you don't know who Snow is, just Google him.
So I'm just going to go straight to Aga. No reason not to.
All right, Taka going to get his sword. And Andy's going to go right for Aga here.
Not a big deal, though.
Hug from Grimace for the winner? Dude, do I just, like... Okay. How do you think about this for a prize? Do I just, like, rent a Grimace costume and fly out to whoever, like, wins and just give them the photo op? Is that the prize? Solski, I thought you were part of Wu-Tang? I was. Okay. I was kicked out. Well, I guess we dissolved. Do it, you won't. Zebra, you clearly don't know me very well.
Oh, I forgot to check the LN map. Real Kicker's going to be if I get my hammer or mitts here.
Guys, can you imagine the awkward conversation I'll have at work? Hey, Solski! Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. What are you doing for the weekend? Oh, you know, just gonna relax for a bit, you know. Just gonna chill at home, spend some time with the family. Meanwhile, my ass is in a Grimace costume on a, you know, on an American-bound flight. No big deal. All right, nothing in Castle Tower. Wow. Sucks. They would have no idea. They would have no idea, chat. Burn 1 key for Hitaka. Got it. Take those. We are going to see our first map here, actually. I'm surprised Andy didn't do this. We see boss tokens.
All right, so I have Hera and Hera base.
For Ice and Mire. Check. Interesting knowledge.
I can go into pod. With 4 keys, I can do a lot in pod.
See, he knows. He knows the logic kind of wants to drive him here. I'm going to be honest, guys. If Andy doesn't get punished here by this, like, aqueduct, I'm going to be a little mad. I'm going to be a little mad. I don't even think it's plot armor anymore. I think it's like, it's evolved. It's like Digivolved, you know? Like the Digimon. He's morphing right
I
now.
can do Pond into Catfish, and then do Zoro from there.
I just want to see the hammer here. I'll be so much happier. Because it'll be like, the randomizer gods do exist. It's a lot of things he skipped, guys. He's forgotten a lot of checks. Something's got to hit, right? 300? God, if it's ether right side, I'm going to scream.
Back to the bathroom.
Is not...
Yep. One was at Checkerboard Cave.
Can someone fix me up
And
an
then we
old fashioned,
also got,
please?
The Brinstar 1 key, which opens up Billy Mays area.
Can someone fix me up an old
And we
fashioned?
got another sword there.
Thank you, C-Bro. My man doesn't know it. This is like the steal of the century right now. This is legitimately.
Thanks for the
Bonnie and Clyde have nothing on this robbery right now. God. Where's the talking going to go next? I guess he's gonna. Okay, this is actually sick routing from Hitaka. So by leveraging that save for GT, he's now gonna just go ahead and reset. So he's gonna option a reset at LN1. Or not LN1, at sorry. At Mickey Mouse. So I guess the key points here. Hitaka's a little behind. He sees that LN's a crystal. Another good point of information.
So highly likely.
But he has Meyer Big Key. So if that boss token's required, I mean, Andy can do it at whenever, right? But like, he needs to remember that he has to do it.
Bro.
I'm just wondering if he thinks he needs the 2 key to get there.
I'll light this boy on fire.
What? What is he doing? No! Stop that!
Lumberjack is an ice rod.
Why is he lighting him on fire? What is this?
You can't get to... Oh, never mind. It's a lie. You can. You can't get to that area of the dark yet, which is kind of annoying.
Okay, so Andy has 2 key routes here he can leverage with this kit, right? He has one route to In Logic Pod, which is probably where he goes next. He has a route in Logic now to Meridia Boss.
How many blue balls?
He doesn't know it yet, but that's
7.
probably the better route. But Pod is obviously what the game wants you to do. You have 4 smalls. You have Lamp. It's putting math in my brain. He's going the wrong way. This is not cross keys, Andy.
It died on the first hit of a phase, so it was either 3, 7, or 12.
This guy doing math. I'm doing math. I'm the caster. Hitaka going through Bryn 1 now. We'll get his Master Sword. Let's just check that off now. I believe another small key too. More soups as well. Perfect. Turtlelock small. Did Andy check the goal? Hold on. Did Andy check the goal? Anyone? I don't think he did he? He did not? Oh, that's a paddling. That's a paddling. But that does remind me to open up GIMP and get the next thing open. Shooter chest is some more supers. You'll like to see it.
Yeah, I don't think it was 11.
We're cooking. Andy rolling through this seed with like the drunken monkey technique. You know, if we're going to talk like fighting styles. And he's like killing it right now. It's crazy. Hitaka undoubtedly going to go to Castle Tower now. There's nothing really left for him to do.
Damn, we're cooking with supers now.
How many old fashions has he had? I'm not qualified to answer that question. Because I don't live with them, nor did I ask. I imagine 0. You know what? To be also fair, it is late for Andy to stream. Like, Andy doesn't normally stream or start races at 9 p.m.
You
So
couldn't do that in one try.
this is more of a it's you know, it's kind of the away game. You know what I mean, chat? Like, you know how you go to like the Western Conference team and you're an Eastern Conference team and you put up with the jet lag? That's kind of what you're going through right now. He's literally the Detroit Pistons playing the Clippers. You know what I mean?
I am not sure, Onwood.
He should have streamed the last few days to prep.
Be quite honest.
What is this, Colorado? Was he need to get like antiquated to the atmosphere, like in the atmospheric pressure being up on that elevation? Like what? Hammer and Pop, what is this?
Okay, well with the hammer there, it's extremely likely that we were gonna need to beat Aga.
So in Andy's mind, he hasn't done Hera Basement, which Hitaka's doing.
The options for non-Aga was the 2 checks in Hera had to have either the mitts, an item that led to significant other checks like hook shot or something, or Meridia 2 also would have let me skip it technically.
No one go in his chat and remind him, by the way.
Gone through the Meridia portal and fake flippered.
No one tell him. This is a race. Waving for Andy.
Take a wave.
I know you guys are like frothing at the mouth to tell him. Do not tell him. You'll be like giga banned. Like you'll be banned across like 13 servers. Don't do it. It's way funnier this way. I agree. It kind of is funny, actually. I feel for Hitaka though, because again, he's gone through now. Hera Basement's not here. I guess you have Hera coming up.
I think
I don't mind the play, honestly. I don't mind the play. What is Andy missing? Way too much to describe. Strap yourself in. You're in here for another couple of hours. I'll put it to you that way. Unless the goals are meme, you're here for a bit. You got time. Just like get a snack or a dinner going. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be here for a while. I mean, what are we talking about currently? So Andy missed Aqueduct. He thinks that he needs a 2 key to get there, but he doesn't. He could have just, you know, shot a green door and got there. So basically he skipped all of Aqueduct and the Sandpits. The Sandpits had Desert Small, Wreck Ship 1, and Mire Big. And he's been saved away from Wreck Ship 1 and Desert Small. Like, they're not required. Andy didn't check Catfish? Correct. I did not see him check Catfish. Fire Rod at Hera top. Oh, not required, but that's nice. It is a pendant. You're probably going to require that Fire Rod in Logic for the completion of the game. But that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what Andy just got there. I completely flubbed. He laughed though. What was it? Chat room.
Can't beat that dungeon yet, at least. So.
Pod Bicky? Okay. Lol. I'm gonna say Hitaka has silvers now too. Yo, Matt with the raid. Thanks so much, dude. Matt, are you familiar with the term plot armor?
No.
GL Grimace, thanks.
My jump height and it failed.
Talking using the fire rod strats here on the golden guards. Smart. Yeah, are there crabs involved? If the crab is skipping Aqueduct and Sandpits for 6 items, and 3 of those items are keys, and those keys didn't hurt Andy, then yes, the crabs were involved. But if they weren't, then it's some other fictional creature. We have Crystal 7 here for Andy here in Meyer, so that's another confirmed crystal. All right, so chat, we know of 2 of the crystals so far. We know of 2 of the pendants, 2 of the boss tokens. We don't know what any of the goals are yet.
Yo, Juiceru, thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Currently...
We'll let Andy describe that to his raiders. We're going to let Hitaka go through the motions here. I don't think Hitaka's been to Eastern? Question mark? I do not think Hitaka's been to Eastern. Okay, so this is going to put him a little bit further behind. Let's see what Andy does. He didn't have enough keys? The key is in Eastern then. Okay, so he only did have one. I thought I saw that I only have one, but again, I'm not working. I'm working blind here, guys. I'm working blind. All right, so Andy looks like he's going to Plasma. That's nice. There's like one more ace up Hitaka's sleeve for something that he has that Andy doesn't. And that's Ice Beam. So Hitaka could go to he could go to Shack Tool and break it. I'm not saying he's going to, but it is an option for when he kills like Dragon, for example. Surprised he didn't go to Pod and then mirror to Eastern. Hitaka's not gone through Castle Tower yet. Because of that. No, that's the Pod Small. I'm certain he's on 4 small now. I'm guessing. It's fine. Trust me. This is a pretty conservative plasma play. I don't mind it. But it is early. He gets nothing. He gets rupees. Resets. He can't go to Aqueduct because he doesn't have Meridia 2. Guys, I think that's just gonna like square it away in his brain forever at this point. Hold on, let's see what he's thinking.
Alright, back to Link to the Past.
There it is, chat room. You've heard it here first. Yeah, he's super forgotten about that. So the good news for him, again, I hate to beat a dead horse and talk about this for an hour of the stream so far, but the only critical piece he's missing, at least unknown for now, is that Meyer Big. Everything else is inconsequential. There's that second Castle Tower key. Hitaka's probably freaking out a little bit right now, and now he can climb. And he can go ahead and fake flip her back in. So that pod small is not in logic right now, chat. Just FYI, it's not in logic. Meyer Big was in a sandpit. It was left sandpit. Any low on health here, trying to kill the Poyo. Gets it. Gets another heart. Stun packs. What are the win conditions? We have no idea yet. Andy didn't check the GT sign. I'm assuming Hitaka will. We might have a double no look, guys. That would just be sicko mode. I don't know what we would do at that point. I think we just leave the question mark there and we just kind of pray. We don't know GT entry because there's no like means to get to there yet. Like they need a nits at the minimum, and then they need, I guess they have hammer mirrors so they can get there. And then Mother Brain, they need the criteria boss key to find out, and they don't have that either. So we are in the dark. There is a big key on that Hylia or that Zora ledge. You don't have Insilla either. You could double water walk for it. I would consider it at this point. You don't have Thieves Big. Going to Thieves, I think considering what Andy has available, I'd probably water walk for that, honestly. Oh, come on. Come on. Thanks, Solski. All right, is he going for warp? I think he's going for the key. He's gonna go for the key. This is the smart play. This is the smart play considering, again, he hasn't not done West Dark World yet. Either big key would be good right now. Meyer big key's scarier now. He doesn't have ether yet, but yes, it is scarier. Like, again, if he just continues to forget about it, like, I feel like he'll just wait till he gets Meridia too. But, like, when does that happen, right? I will lay down the law too, chat. Even though I said don't tell Andy. Also, don't tell Andy if he uses Meridia 2 backdoors to that spot. And say, hey, by the way, you could have done this way earlier. Because that will influence his decision making. Do not do it. Trust me, chat. I am a professional video gamer. I know what I'm talking about. That is big no-no. Just say nothing. Exactly. Just no. Femme la bouche. Ne pas verbalasi. I don't know. Double water walk here for Andy. What's this big key? Oh, that's why you do it, guys. Could have been Skull, could have been Thieves. You got Thieves. It could have been any other big key, but you just know with that chance, you go for it. That is 100% the right call. Did you check if they got the shake? They don't have it in Canada. No, I do not have the shake. Andy playing Hera? Question mark. Andy checking Hammer Spike Cave? Question mark. The map for Thieves Town. Lovely. Okay, and yeah, please. Okay, whoa, no. Hitaka. 6 crystals to beat Ganon. Intel. The production value, chat. All right, well, Andy is going back to Hera here. He will just miss that big magic. He just like kind of did the old, you know, the dumb goofed neck shrug of, oh, I should have got that. He's getting his fire rod. He does not know that he's god routing this, but he's kind of god routing this. Hitaka entering in pod, getting at his hammers very shortly. What does he need big magic here for? So what big magic will do is if a pendant or crystal drops, it'll actually speed up his fanfare. So the closer you are to full magic, the faster the fanfare ends, basically. So now he's gonna have to wait for his magic to essentially fill up the whole way. It's like it's not that much, but it was definitely worth grabbing. You'll kind of see it here. It's gonna sit there for like hearts will fill up and then magic will fill up, and then it'll do a sword up. Yeah, there you go. All right, Hitaka setting up for Mimic Clip here. Perfection. His Postrats. Like me. But he's doing it very well, actually. Not like me. Okay, never mind. There we go. This is more like it. Yeah, it's like 2 seconds. Again, it's like if he can like boomerang it or if he can grab it, like it's gonna take him a second there. He saves time. Especially being like completely out. If he's like got a little bit like used, he's not gonna go for it. I've seen P-Train do it in 2 seconds without buffering. I've seen a couple of people do it without buffering. I do not know the bufferless strat. I've heard it hurts. I've heard it's not pleasant. Probably would learn it if I was still like big into competitive, but like right now I'm kind of enjoying my time away. Just for doing with funsies right now. So I'm kind of like, you know what? Probably don't need to learn it. All right, and again, it's Fire Rod, completing Hera, getting that pendant. He's going to be able to go to East Death Mountain, though, because he has that hammer. Whereas Hitaka could not. So let's kind of shift audio here to Andy.
Yeah, we got special total settings for this tournament. Quick swap with starting boots and a starting random item. The yellowish envelope arrived.
It's like he's my co-caster, chat. he's selling the tournament. He's explaining it to you guys. I don't even have to redo it. It's so good.
What am I doing? Light is right.
Correct.
Not light is left.
Correct. Everyone makes a mistake. Taka leveraging similar reading to Andy, checking this harmless hellway chest.
One was a box. One was
Taka's the hammer now.
And one was kind of an envelope, but it wasn't yellow.
Bloomerang. Poggage. Map from desert. Power bombs. I'm pretty sure if he said something and he said that's right, Solski, I'm pretty sure the randomizer police would be like swatting me right now.
Crystal and desert's my last pendant. Okay. That's good info.
Like Dante would just show up with his cronies and just take me down.
I don't need to get that ice rod right now. Before I go to Dark Death Mountain, I'll make sure to get the ice rod just in case.
My basement window. Dude, I don't even think you can fit a child through that thing. I'm pretty sure it's like a fire code violation right now. The rando mafia is on the way. Exactly. All right. Bottles checked. Hitaka should have a bottle too.
On my mitts. I've done that.
Ooh, it's Oh yeah, you keep that. You keep that. Yeah. Yup. Huge question mark. How can Hitaka keep taking these L's though? There's no way, right? Like he's gotta get a W soon. You know, he's not the 2023 Oakland A's. No shit. No, MLB, we can't talk about that. I mean, Oakland Axes. We can't, yeah. There's no way you can keep losing, right? Like, there's no way.
I have one skull.
The plot armor is this strong today, right? Like, it's not even armor at this point. It's like, I don't know, it's like a tank? I don't know how to describe this. It's so powerful. All right, we're gonna have Fat Fairy check actually. Brinstar and Rex ship. So Brinstar is the other red crystal.
Ooh. Spring Ball is really nice when we don't have morph bombs yet.
Spring Ball is really nice. It's movement for a lot of areas in hard mode. Very functional. Good item to find. I think this is going to be our first tech of Hype Cave, too. Hitaka side. Heart Piece.
Yeah, I don't know. USPS has always just been
Small shield. Bombs.
Like no
Red root.
between.
Bombs. Horrible. That book is huge, though. So, Bombos immediately,
They'll send,
question
like,
mark?
30
I would go
things
right there.
in a row correctly, and then it'll.
You go right
just
there. You
fire
burn 4 keys, and you get that book. You go right there. Yes, please. Thank you.
without fail.
I feel like I'm directing the runners at this point. Can you imagine, guys? Like, they have to do what I say. That would be a kind of a cool tournament. You know, don't you think that'd be like kind of a neat tournament? Like, you're the overseer, and you just like have to tell runners where to go. And there's like, you would have to like, to make it fun, you would just limit it. Where it's like, all right, here's your direction. You got to go here next. Spoiler pilot, but it's not spoiler pilot though. Oh!
That was a real
Oh, there's some speed there. That's not quite logically required at this point. But that is an incredibly nice find. I would be very happy with that key sped. That's a flute there for Taka. That's huge. So that's gonna give him back some time.
Dude,
on, you know,
RNG?
Andy's sacrilege of the water in Meridia. Just doesn't want to go to the pink area. I don't know why.
God.
But that's a big boy. It's a big boy pull. He's gonna be very happy to find that. We do see Ridley's boss token here in Skull Woods. So that's our first one. Oh, track the wrong thing there. There we go. Click.
Bum, bada, bum, bum.
Click. Desert Palace is the final pendant. Pog information. Thank you. Critical. I didn't see what was in 45, and Hitaka doesn't have a tracker, so I hope it wasn't anything good. It probably wasn't. There's no way. Supers? Perfect. Chat, you the real MVP. I don't care what Andy says about you guys. You're okay in my books, alright? Taka going for dick game. We see charge here in the front of Skull.
It just tracked wave beam.
And he still has not equipped Spazer. Hilarious, by the way.
Maybe the SM rewards don't really matter in terms of like what specific reward.
Titan Mitts or Hitaka. He's gonna have the superior route here.
11 hits on the Marlins.
He's talking about MLB. Hold on. We gotta squelch him for a minute. So Taka here with the superior route though. Now we'll be able to do this. He'll be able to take purple chest up north and has the flute in hand. So can easily flute to cash in this purple chest and then flute back over for Dark World. So he has like really clean Dark World options here. It's going to get him back some time. It's going to get him back almost like a flat minute over Andy, I think, in terms of the race. It would be a lot of back and forth for Andy at this point. So I guess the other thing that we haven't really talked about yet is what happens when Andy realizes, oh shit, I didn't do Aqueduct? Like, does he panic and go back if he's like still items away from go? Right? Like, that's the thing. That's kind of the X factor, I feel, at this point. Is because now he's on borrowed time. He doesn't know there's nothing behind any of those checks. But he's going to be sweating. He's going to be real nervous. Big key to TR. Nice. Big key. For Hitaka. At the Smith. He's going to be sweating. Well, Meyer big. Like, he'll be pogging if that's go mode at that point, right? But I mean, Desert Small and more specific Wreck Ship 1 key is pretty nasty at this point. That's a pretty hefty time commitment to go back for the 3 items. So he's not going to be really liking that. All right, so Hitaka here, again, just going to cash in the flute. And is going to go ahead and flute over. And be able to flute back and use that warp. Andy finding high jump boots, I'm going to presume in C shape. Big pull. We see Norfair 2. That's a nice key to find. Pretty free spot here in chess game. Norfair 2 opens up basically Bubble Mountain, guys. So Norfair Reserve, Speed Check, the Bubble Mountain item. That's all that it opens, but it's significant, right? It's 6 items. Very quick to get to. Very favorable check, especially in mid game at this point. Andy is in Thieves Town. Probably will commit to the full here. We heard the duck song. We see the Master Big Key of Swamp Palace. The only reason I knew it was the Big Key because I saw the word Master. It's kind of like MasterCard, but not really. Hitaka audio off. Andy audio on. Andy not going to pursue thieves. He's going to leave. Interesting. Honestly, probably not a bad call.
Ice Palace and Buyer.
Probably not a bad call.
For SM prizes. Okay, that tells me a lot about my SM requirements too, which is really nice.
Talk again that Norfair 2 key.
Oh, I didn't check the goal when I was on Pyramid.
Oh, there it is. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. 6 crystals, though, when Andy does see that, it's going to indicate to him that it's pretty much you're in for the long game. Like, if you're at 6 or 7, they're pretty much just assuming you're going to more or less full clear the seed.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, back up we go. They're just right. All right, confirmed. Aghanim was required. We already knew that, but
sorry, I was sneezing my balls off.
Don't really lock that
Hitaka taking a death there in Thieves to Death Warp.
Surprising. And it's just a green pendant. Thieves Town is flipper locked.
Chat, you ever just sneeze and then you can't stop sneezing? Like you either like sneeze once and you never sneeze again for 3 months, or you sneeze and then you sneeze 50 other times within a 5-minute period. Or is it just me?
So it's like,
that has never happened to me before.
Right now,
I'm lucky then.
Only one chest is technically in logic. And then swamp. That's the only flipper lock stuff. Ooh. That's cool. Alright, so we're definitely going to go get that ice rod after this whole trip, and we can potentially beat Turtle Rock if Bombos opening.
What is this guy routing in his head?
I got to keep this guy behind me until we do K45. I could...
Hitaka gonna check King's Tomb here.
0 keys for it.
This is a play Andy has not leveraged yet.
That yet either. SM prizes really
just bombs. Okay.
Until we get the criteria boss key.
Not having criteria boss is so annoying, especially at around 2 hours. Like, I know you haven't made much progression in terms of the game, but like, it's kind of annoying not to know your goals.
Little notes on a notepad, but
it's kind of annoying. Andy did this already.
On any given seed, I'm pretty
whatever,
good at
chat.
remembering stuff. And then I forget it all 10 minutes later.
I think you guys
I, like, really
didn't hear me when I said I had to prioritize watching Hitaka. The no tracker, man. It's hard, man. It's hard. All right. It's not easy.
I did a no tracker.
What is he talking about? No tracker? You peeping me, bro? He's not peeping me, chat. I'm just memeing.
when I was testing out Kelsey's analog pocket. I did a cross seat on that bad boy.
I was heads or tails if I wanted to get one of those.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm kind of glad I didn't, to be honest.
I did one cross keys earlier today.
Kind of glad I didn't.
And then I didn't stream for like 6 hours. So there's not really any bleed from earlier.
All right, there's Hitaka's charge.
It depends. Like, I can do a bunch of cross keys.
All right, we don't need to hear about Andy's daily workout routine, all right? Bro, I'm going to start with cross keys. And then I like to do a little bit of cardio, you know. I like to mix it up. Do some Pokemon Kaizo, you know. Ironmon, they call it, you know. But I just call it by its street name, Kaizo. I like to then take a break and take Juno out for a walk for 45 minutes. And then, you know, fuck it. I like to mix it up a little bit and, you know, maybe watch some Barber's King, you know. Maybe if I'm feeling really rich, I'm gonna fire up Grand Poo World 2 for the 19th time and, you know, still kind of flounder around. But it's okay, you know. It's kind of what I like to do. And he looks so shocked right now. He's deep thinking about what he wants to do, guys. Hitaka getting a spring ball. Cool. He's going to go to the back of the skull. Where's Andy going to go? Actually, let's go back to audio. He's going to be gymming, guys. He's going... Death Mountain? Oh, he's getting his ice rod. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm following this route. I'm feeling this. I actually like this strategy. So he's gonna play on to TR.
How many crystals do I have? I only have 2 crystals.
And then he's gonna play to the GT goal.
I can't beat any other crystals right now.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know if TR is a crystal. TR might be Bombos. If TR's Bombos, he's in business. Hitaka taking a death and skull, unfortunately. I believe that was in the back. Has to have magic, though, so even if he spent magic, it's not that bad. He didn't really spend that much, so it's fine.
Hair is done.
God, I can't wait for that guy in the YouTube comments when I was going over Andy's workout routine. Stop the hashtag stop the Andy hate.
I forgot how bad this room is post-aga.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I always go into that part of the screen expecting...
Any pick up mitts? Yes.
Agad.
The mitts retract this whole time. Fandies unite. Yes. Fandies assemble!
Bambos. Show me Bambos.
Bombos would be huge. It is not Bombos. Get owned.
Double ether.
That's okay. I'll just like hover and cheat for it. No big deal. He's not cheating. It's a overused stale meme, chat. Don't use it. Only I and 3 other people can use it. All right. No one else can use it.
There's a chance we'll be able to get into GT.
We got the licensing for it. Hitaka getting his Ridley medallion or token, I guess you can call it, here in Skullwood's back.
We don't have too much.
Bombo's gonna be locked in Hookshot Cave. To be determined.
Bubble Mountain, and that's pretty much it.
Hold on.
More keys.
What was the pet key? It was like key to Vidi, right?
Okay, fine. You die.
Pretty sure? I'm pretty sure that was a small key for Vidi. Yeah. Small key Misery Mire. Okay, so pet's dead. Taka maybe going same route as Andy, maybe going to Norfair 2. I wouldn't mind either. I hate this man. I hate this man. He can't keep getting away with it, chat. He can't keep getting away with it. There's no way it's a triple. What is this?
Whoa. Slow down there, video game.
This guy just hovers the 3-item dream and he's like, whoa. Whoa, brother, take it easy. This guy.
I was like,
Oh,
maybe
I
should go
love
check
Andy.
to see if GT's open first and do like GT basement and then come back.
The second item was tempered. Nothing on Ether, by the way. I know we were all jaws dropped on how stupid that cave was. There was absolutely nothing at Ether, which made me sad. Hitaka will not find this Ether. I say that now, but Hitaka might find that Ether if GT is open and GT has hookshot.
Ether was hookshot.
Because that could be a possibility. As Andy's talking about Ether being hookshot hawked. But this is 100% the right play from Andy here. He's going to want to leverage this Ether find.
The Ganon goal doesn't really matter that much. The GT goal is much.
Can Hitaka hover? No, I don't believe they can. Criteria level 2? That's irrelevant.
Okay, that'll get me quick back to wreck ship, which is really nice if it comes down to that.
That's the oh shit moment we talked about earlier, guys.
Checking criteria eventually is important.
Hitaka needs something in that book. You know what? I would argue the flute's good to catch up a little bit of time, honestly. It's good for routing,
so,
but it's not logically required. It speeds them up.
That Bubble Mountain is going to have the hook shots. That might be it.
That's a pretty good guess. We don't know what GT is yet, but I think that's a pretty strong assumption. Yep. I agree.
Could have the flippers.
I agree.
Hook shot as well. But knowing
less likely, but sure.
Locked and LN boss is hook shot locked, like we have a lot of spicy info. And LN1 is hook shot locked.
You know LN1 is, LN's a crystal too.
That's a spicy meatball.
I feel like if I'm Andy, I go LN, full LN to Norfair 2 at this point. I feel like that's the money route.
LN is just off the table.
What?
Until we get hook shot. Or
no.
Like, I know that.
Brother, you
might not need hook shot for swamp or anything.
You have Norfair 2. You just do LN into Norfair 2. It's fine. It's not illegal. You can do it. It's 2023. Randomizer, anything goes except for Specky. For some reason.
Okay, Ice Small's nice. That makes the routing way easier.
That's true.
Having one Ice Small just takes away the awkwardness of Ice Tea Room. No matter how you end up routing it. Okay, don't do Lava Chest.
Do Lava Chest.
Lava Chest.
Do Lava Chest.
So we know 3 of the SM prizes. And we also know all 3 pendants. So like any dungeon we don't know the prize of is
bump in.
A crystal or a Metroid boss.
Head in there. Oh, it's close. All right, talking gonna do the. Oh wait, hover? Question mark? I don't think Hitaka can hover. Cannot. Are you a fan of save scumming lava? I mean, in this instance, with 3 big key, I have Red Cane, and I know this is either boss token or a crystal. I probably just do this. It's probably gonna be a crystal at this point. I just don't see the option here. GT is not open. GT is 6, so we got 6/6 on the table. Pogtastic. 6 and 6.
Lava Chest had the last TR small. Jeez.
So GT is essentially off the table. Which is honestly not the worst thing, but considering they don't have criteria boss is not also good. Andy on. Audio change to Hitaka. He's a sleepy boy. Okay, nothing crystal roller. Hitaka getting that single green at the sick kid. Yeah, I feel like from Andy's standpoint, that's probably just the best plays. LN into Norfair. I get what he's saying, that LN is off the table because it's not hookshot locked. But I feel like there's such a high chance, especially once he sees that GT's not open, that you're probably just getting a hookshot at that point in Norfair 2. There's a very high chance. Like, you might not. You might get something else leading to it, and it might be away for a while. You might find it here as well. Well, actually, no, that's not true. You can't find it here because Ether was here. Was in Hookshot Cave. That was impossible. Cannot do that. Thieves sound small. Gross. You hate to see it. Flippers are here. So flippers are hookshot. Or hookshot locked as well. So that's quite a bit of knowledge Andy has now. Hitaka, meanwhile, is going to leverage here. Norfair 2. So now we're going to have a pretty quick confirmation if hookshot is indeed here. Which, by the second, seems more and more likely. Not getting the magic. Brave. I guess he has tempered. It's fine. There's another Super Metroid key for criteria. We know there's a big key at the back, so that's good. You still need potentially Eastern big. Solid try next fight, no issues. How goes the nonsense tonight? Andy has had one of the most fortunate saves I've ever seen in early game. And Hitaka's getting punished by a hookshot cave. I think that pretty much sums it up right now. Just red rupee here on bubble. Pretty speed. What do we got here? Just missiles. So I guess we're going at that point, if we're Hitaka, we're chasing that criteria 1 for the boss key. Andy is going to check out the GT information right here. Let's get his input real quick.
Where I was pretty mad, but that one took the cake, I think.
Now he's going to see this information now for the first time.
Wow, we don't need all the crystals.
Chat, he is, as the newer generation calls it, pogging. Pogging? Sandy is going to basically chase Hitaka here. Going to go to Norfair. Hitaka, meanwhile, probably goes... chases that criteria 1. You have Ship Peebs. You have Gauntlet, which you haven't seen yet. And then you have the back Gauntlet for Big Key. I'm willing to wager that Big Key is probably for Eastern at this point. I guess it could be Desert. But I probably just chase that Big Key immediately if I'm Hitaka at this point. Like, right? Like, I don't have very many options left. Yeah, I played this randomizer the right way. I've done all my checks. So, like, I just don't have that much left. If Hook isn't here, that's going to blow for Hitaka. We'll see. It's probably not great, you're right. But I don't think it's the end of the world just yet. I don't think it's... I think we're quite a ways away from GG. We don't have Criteria boss in hand yet, and we don't know what MB is required. There's the hook shot. So yeah, it was Norfair 2 to Criteria 1 to hook shot, and we're gonna get a big key bonus here. So Hitaka probably goes right back up to Death Mountain at this point. Probably goes right back up, and probably goes to TR and follows Andy in terms of that. That is Eastern's big key. That is definitely the more desirable big key. Hitaka basically has every big key he wants at this point. He doesn't, I don't think he knows that yet. But in terms of Link to the Past, he's set. He doesn't need any other big keys. Maybe Pod. I don't know if he has pods or not yet. And that's only because he doesn't have a tracker, so I might have missed it. But he doesn't have a bow anyway, so it's not super relevant information. He also doesn't have Cane for Zora, correct. That is correct. So that's like a problem for Hitaka. The problem for Andy is he's still like, he doesn't know about Meridia 2. Or sorry, Meridia 1 basically. So he still doesn't have that Mire Big. And we don't know if that Mire Big is required yet. We don't know if we need that boss token. But the way this has gone for Andy, I doubt it is at this point. Like, let's be honest, guys. Locke, thanks for the raid. Enjoy watching this cursed race. Who's winning? Honestly, I don't think there's someone winning right now. If you had to put, like, you know, if I had to, I would say Andy. But it's on pretty slim margins right now. There's stuff that Hitaka has that Andy doesn't that could be giga relevant. And there's stuff that Andy has that Hitaka doesn't have in terms of progression that he wants. But he's going to catch up to this very quick. The audience is winning. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. Andy's setting up for the wraparound shot here. Bit of a tight shot. I think he got it there. Yeah. It looked like he did. I didn't hear the audio, but it looked like he got it from there. Denied. He did not get it. Lol. Audience is about to last location hookshot. Incorrect. Yeah, Hitaka is now going to get the goods. And Andy is now going to be informed that, yeah, Ellen is super what he wants to do. So here's the paradox. Okay, this is a big moment here. What does Hitaka do next? What does Hitaka do next? Does he go to Zora? Does he go to Norfair? Big moment. Goes to Norfair. This is where, unfortunately, it could be good or bad for Hitaka. And this is the question mark, all right? It's good for Hitaka in the sense that we don't know if this boss is required. And it's great for him because he has the extra check in the big chest. But he doesn't have to go through the committal of Vidi. It's bad for him because that actually could help him out. Like, it could be a required token, could be, you know, criteria boss. It'd be really hard to get back here to Vidi. Whereas now in Andy's position, he's going to go to Ice here, from what I'm seeing. Which I don't mind. It's fine. It's like one of the two availables that are just like, kind of just there. Aussie, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. I'm going to assume you did map rando, and I'm going to assume it was awesome. We had a great stream. Same for Locke. I didn't say that to Locke either. But that's kind of like, that's kind of the duality of this nonsense right now, right? It is much easier for him to get back to MM, but the logistics just aren't there for him, right? Like if he just has, there's another pod small, so that's actually good for him. If pod is required and it's a crystal, that's like a sick small key to find. The logistics for Hitaka to come back to Vidi are pretty bad. Even if he has flute, he's probably just gonna run into better options ahead of it. Where if Andy like has a better play call to it, because now he has a +1 in the big chest. And Andy might even dodge Mire without the big key, right? 4th TR small and ice, that's really gross. He's giggling right now. He's actually having a chuckle. He's probably reminiscing about that lava chest he didn't do. LMAO. I hope Bo is an MM chest. I mean, I don't want to be that mean, but it kind of would be justice served. There's got to be some payout. There's no way Hitaka's this unlucky, guys. Hitaka doesn't know he's unlucky. That's the worst part. Hitaka's like, yeah, I'm playing this pretty good. Like, he is. Like, he's playing it well. He's routing well. I don't think he's made a mistake yet. Andy's playing well, too. It's just Andy hasn't done a chunk of the game. That's like the big time diff, right? That's like the big... That's the diff. E-Tank in the vanilla big key chest. All right, so we're gonna get closer and closer to this big chest. What is the worst? I guess bow might be the worst item. Boss key, Norfair upper for Andy in the iced tea chest. So that opens up Crocomire area. It's about 5 items, I believe. Yep, 5 items. It's doing a little bit of a quick count in my head. All right. Moment of truth. Next chest is this big chest. This is huge. Massive even. Just missiles at the free sword chest for Andy. He doesn't know it, but I'm real invested in this next check. What do we got? Powder. I think the seed knows. I think the seed knows, chat. I think the seed knows we're invested. Or it's like my hypothesis that Total actually controls these seeds as we play them, and he just kind of changes it on the fly to dick with us. And I think that's what he's doing right here. All right, we are going to see Eastern's a crystal. Important relevant intel. We also saw, what did I just click? Swamp's a crystal as well. Andy with a Gold Star fight that was probably okay. To be a little honest, guys, I kind of missed it. I was looking at Hitaka's info, but that's okay. Andy now with 2 boss tokens, 3 crystals. Hitaka, 1 crystal, 1 boss token. We're gonna see this bat check immediately. I actually like this. Please be good. Please be good. Brother, I can't even. How does one man dodge wreck ship 1, desert small, and mire big? How does this happen, dude? What is this lunacy? He doesn't even know it. That's the best part. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even have Spacer equipped yet. He's at it for 2 hours. Oh, God. Andy's going to probably cackle when he watches this back. If he watches this back. I hope he does. It's been one of my more fun casts, I think. Stream stuff has been working well today. The update I did has worked. There's no ads. There's no crashes. It's been good. Andy going for Croc now. We're holding over a video to have something useful. So Hitaka's actually heading over there now. I was going to say, Hitaka needs that red cane. That's why Hitaka didn't go into TR, right? But yeah, we're going to get Quakefish into Zora check now. Which also is going to give him that Thieves Town big. That's the other reason Hitaka didn't go deep into Thieves, I think. I feel like I would expect Hitaka to go there. I feel like I make the same play, honestly. I think I would go into Thieves, even though it is a pendant. I'd probably just do it because it's early. We see a 300. Andy does not want any more money. He's saying no, thank you. Leave it for someone who needs it. Hitaka getting his second bottle now. Do I have some jerks serving you ads constantly? Again, it wasn't your fault. It was the URL, not the URL. It was the setup's fault. It was missing some critical stuff that's now required. Let's just change it on Twitch's backend, but it's Gucci now. We're fine. We're good. Yeah, Taka does not have those flippers yet from... Where were they? Were they TR? Where were the flips? Yeah, they were. They were TR Laser Bridge. Hyrule Castle small found. Not relevant. But he is going to find this red cane here. Azora, relevant. All right, so big boy items we're missing at this point. As I said, Andy hasn't had the hook shot for almost 15 minutes. Pog. Bow is a big one. We know Eastern's a crystal. We can probably fathom Pod's a crystal at this point. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. Pod has to be the last SM boss. Pod has to be the last SM boss. That's the last piece of information we're missing. If 4 SM bosses are required, we need a bow regardless. We need it for... We might need it for Eastern. Just depends on where Brain Boss Key is. What crystals can Andy not do now? Can't do Swamp. Doesn't have Swamp Small. Hitaka's going right back in. Oh my Christ. Oh, this is a play. Bow found for Andy at Croc. Oh god, this could be really bad if Hitaka needs the payout. Hitaka needs the W here. With Andy finding Bow. Oh god, and 2 key card from Meridia. Oh god. Andy's gonna go to, he's gonna go to Aqua Time, dude. Okay, that might be the equalizer. Oh, dude. The thematic, the dramatics here. It's crazy. I don't know what Andy does next. I think he probably just pushes LN here from where he's at. I think that's what I would do, but I don't know what he's gonna do. He's leaving. He's not chasing LN. Oh, he doesn't know that LN's a crystal yet. That's right. I think if Andy knew this was a crystal, he would go right in. Also known or not known fact, you can actually map from here and find out if Ridley's a crystal. The map does not split Lower Norfair to Norfair. I'll change to his audio when I start seeing him freak out. That's when I'll realize, oh shit. I don't think he's there yet. He's letting it marinate. Where's he going next? I think this is Pod. I think this is Pod Eastern. Probably the play. We're going to see Vidi here. All eyes are on Hitaka. Honestly, this is huge. If this is Criteria Boss Key, I mean, it's not like a W in the sense that he's going to win guaranteed, but it's a big help. I think he needs it to be here. Bro. This is the saddest tale that has ever been sung. This is actually the saddest tale that has ever been... This is the saddest story I think I've seen in a long time in race. He can't keep getting... You're right, he can't keep getting away with this, but he is. Could still be 4-4 required. Yeah, you're right. It could be. My experience, I'm going to say it's probably 2 or 1. But that's just seeing 6-6. I'm just like talking out my ass, obviously. Like I'm pulling numbers that don't exist, but you know. I'm of the mind that it's probably going to balance out. That would be where my head would go. I'd be shocked if I see 4. Let's put it that way. All right, Ice Rod here from Hitaka. Obviously, Dark World access was required through Aga Tower. Both our runners have it now. Hitaka's probably going to push on to TR at this point. But then what's next? You have like flippers. You probably go Ice. Ice I don't think really had much. And then you're still at this bow Andy has. Like it's getting bad for our friend over here. It's not looking sharp. I mean, guys, this is the stuff that can happen in like Link to the Past, keys, cross keys. And I feel like in SMZ3, like keys, you know, setting aside the randomized settings that we have, like in SMZ3 keys, I feel like it multiplies. Like it could really get bad like this. But I don't think it's over. I think I still have hope for our friend Hitaka over here. I think Andy's now ahead. I don't want to say a country mile, but I think it's looking good for him at this point. I think he's looking pretty okay. We see a small key here. Swamp Palace. That's huge. That is huge. So that is now what? He's going to get that pod. He's going to have 3 boss tokens now. He's got a free crystal coming up in Eastern. Doesn't know it yet, I don't think. Gets the 1-2 combo Eastern Swamps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is LN, and then he needs a 6th crystal. So he needs it either... Am I missing something? Or does he just have it? Is my brain like... Andy didn't get the... What is he saying?
Beat is Brinstar?
Hold on. He's very confused.
Yeah, so we're in criteria key go mode.
Oh, I don't have his rec ship.
Big key for the last Metroid prize.
I don't know why I didn't have his rec ship.
I do need to get big chest here.
Okay, so basically Andy... Okay, so he does have rec ship. So yeah, LN would be his last crystal here after Eastern Swamp. Very good chance he's just going to run into Criteria boss. And if he doesn't, then at this point, GT is going to be his like savior at that point. Like I just don't see not finding it by that. So we still don't know. Yeah, he's checked both. He checked GT. He checked GT first and then Ganon. He forgot to do Ganon earlier. Yeah, I don't really see not finding Criteria boss at this point. There's not a lot of spots where it could be hiding. The big one is Thieves. I feel Green Pendant Thieves. We know it's not Ped. We know it's not Meyer. Yeah, it's got to be, at this point, it's got to be GT or Empath to his go mode. I guess Bryn Boss could hide it too. Bryn 2 could hide it. Like, there's options, right? But like Upper Norfair 1 can hide it. But those are like very unlikely. Like Lava Chest could hide it. I feel like these are all things that Andy is not going to get affected by at this point. What will affect Andy at this point is if it's not there. You know, he has Meridia 2 available now, right? He doesn't check Meridia 2. He's not going to. He's going to play the crystals and then head to GT. So if all that doesn't have it, he probably goes to Meridia now, thinking, hey, I have Aqueduct and everything available, not realizing he's had it since 30 minutes in. And then he's probably going to chase like Desert Small, Wreck Ship, and Mire. Like, he's probably going to go all those areas at this point, I feel. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it goes. We're just along for the ride. All right, let's flip back audio to Andy because he's entering the swamp. New spooky area. Let's see what we got.
Ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-bum.
I think Hitaka's best bet to win is if the key is book locked. Nothing is book locked. He's gotten everything with the book. The only big item with book was flute.
Just end my suffering.
Brother, it's 2:17. Suffering? Hello? What's suffering?
If it's here, I probably beeline Mother Brain.
What's suffering? Spec Eclipse legal. Is he gonna do it? He's probably not. He's probably gonna forget. He's gonna forget.
Just to see if I need to beat Meyer.
Chat, no one knows Specky's legal in this tournament. It's hilarious. Chat, let me pull up my Discord. All right. Announcements. What's that guy's name? That Barrett guy from wrestling. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. That was my gif. You might have thought you dodged Specky clip here. Boy, do I have some bad news for you. I'm allowing it. Unless there's a giga% of runners don't want it in, it's going in. Daddy has spoken. That is my announcement.
And there's the last GT small key. It's not full clearing, it's actually completely in, well, completely in logic once we get
so they just don't do it. It's fine, you can do it. But I mean, Andy's bouncing back between the cross keys tournament and this one. It's probably better if he doesn't do it, to be honest. But it could be a big situation where like either you like can have the option to go to Swamp Without Hammer or whatever. Like it could be a big factor in one of these seeds. I would definitely leverage it if I were these runners. Talk having a little bit of issue here with Trinex. Seeing a couple shots here in the start. Gonna go pivot over to the right side as we've already kind of figured out the Firehead. Low health, much like Andy during his fight.
I left my
We're okay. We're pivoting. It's fine.
Downstairs.
This is okay. You guys have blue?
Oh, heck yes, Abbott. That sounds like a good time.
Chat, I'm going to rule that Andy's disqualified from this race. He's chatting with his chat. There's no friends allowed in Rando, all right, guys? Rando's a very cold and dark place. We're not allowing friendships here, all right? Be it pseudo through, like, the Twitchverse with your chat, or otherwise. I've spoken.
Yeah, I need more.
Yeah, no friends. Not allowed.
For sure. A little scared. Mother Brain is scary. Okay.
He's just giving a handicap. I mean, him talking to chat and himself probably got him to skip Aqueducts. We'll obviously chat about it later. We'll figure it out. Yeah, Hitaka done TR.
Stop.
Still no criteria boss. Andy's giggling. This sounds like he's talking about torture and ending my suffering. It sounds like a tickle at this point. Like, you know when someone gets tickled too much and they're like, stop, stop, you know what I mean? That's like what he's going through right now. I don't think it's that much. Hitaka gonna make the play to LN here. I like this. We haven't seen this yet. I think this is the right play. This is probably what I would do in this spot. Chat did nothing wrong. Exactly. So Taka not gonna find that bow until he gets that wreck ship or that upper Norfair boss key. Which he may or may not have.
Yeah. Wanted to prepare him for what was coming. See if he could counterplay me.
Buttersword.
Alas, he could not. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 5 crystals, 6th from LN. So that'll be linked to the past go mode.
He knows.
Yeah.
I feel there's no way.
So we're gonna mirror.
Yeah, there's no way he doesn't just go LN. Yeah.
No flute means I just have to go to LN
Yup.
normally again.
Because you didn't spend the key.
Which is fine.
No, it's not. You have to walk there now. Where's Meyer big key? A little place called Aqueducts. Left sandpit. Just a small area.
There's pretty much no points me equipping Spazer. Ideally, we just find plasma somewhere, I guess.
His ammo says yes. There's no point at this point. I probably still do it, but that's just me. I think if he has Ice Beam, he equips it, though. Full New Beam is definitely worth it. Alright, Hitaka is setting up the Shine Spark strats on the space part. It was a little late there for the first one. And it's just going to set up for super strats on the second one. It's fine.
Almost laid another power bomb. Who wouldn't love the buff pug?
Chad, I hate the buff pug.
One look at him.
Hate him.
Fall in love.
Mm-mm. Solski, didn't you create the buff pug? Hey, guys, you know what? No more questions. All right, Hitaka setting up for the Ridley fight here. Just going to use supers. Better than eggplants. Listen. Disagree.
That might get me stuck in the door.
Stuck in the door? What? No? Right, there's Crystal 2 for Hitaka? Oh man, single arrow. Ridley guarding the most important of artifacts. Memes.
Alright, I'm probably gonna do this reverse.
Doing this reverse. I kind of see it. I guess this is just a play call. It's an option.
I'm not
gonna pick this one apart too much.
Upper North Fair.
I get what he's saying. I think
Meyer.
either way it's fine. He's thinking about Meyer, actually. Interesting. Is he gonna go in looking for Criteria Boss?
The only other small key that actually gives me checks is Desert. And I would have to guess. Just do this first, I guess. Since I'm probably gonna go get that small key.
This is pretty funny, actually. Get it, dude. No, don't leave it there. It's like nylon. It's gonna burn up. Danny not doing it. Really, he hasn't done it yet. He's doing reverse. So he's gonna get the small key, hoping it's Desert Small, just to kind of keep him safe for all other small keys. He's gonna be quite disappointed. It's probably the last pod small at this point. If I were to hazard a guess. It was Skull Woods. I was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, so nothing here in LN. Again, my head, I get what Andy's saying about Meyer. I probably just say sayonara and I just go to Castle or GT at this point. Let's go to GT looking for that key. As much as I wouldn't want to do GT, it's mathematically my best play available. It's in path to my finish. And for him, at least what he has keys-wise, physically, he can't do much else. And he does not want to find a pot key? I mean, no one really does, to be honest. Pod's a weird one in key kind of games, in either Link to the Past or SMZ3. There we go. See, Hitaka. Hitaka getting the bug net. Proud of you. How should I put it? I forgot what I was talking about. All right, you know what? I'm allowed one. It's fine, chat. We're just gonna ignore this. We're gonna forget it even happened.
I missed one.
Oh yeah, pot smalls. It's kind of like the dungeon you just don't really, you just want to be done with and over with, and whatever you can take you get, kind of thing. Pretty good really fight, actually. It's not bad. Not bad. Alright, that's 6 crystals for Andy, so he has GT and Ganon kill access now. We still don't know what Mother Brain's access is.
No, because then I wouldn't be living anymore. I feel like if you're a hot dog, your life's goal is to be a delicious...
What?
Meal?
What?
Snack?
What?
For somebody else.
Why are we talking about hot dogs?
It's the only way to get into hot dog heaven.
Hot dog heaven? What? I think my... Guys... I really think...
Dude, just get up there.
This mode is damaging Andy right now. In the mental capacity. You know what I mean? He's like, I just want to be done. It's like dehydration, but worse. It's psychic damage. Exactly. The mental game is waning now. Hitaka heading into ice. I don't want to forget about Hitaka, what he's doing either. Hitaka's heading into ice now. I don't remember if there's anything relevant here. The only thing maybe I can think of was Norfair boss, but I don't remember. I honestly don't remember where that was at this point. I want to say it was here, but I'm not 100% sure. Andy is going to reverse here. Has tons of health and resources. No problem for him. This mode is unhealthy for living cells. What are you two guys? It's not that bad. It's just week 1. Trust me. You know what? I'm gonna propose the mode change. We can even do it 2 through 4. I don't want to do it for Swiss though, unless you guys really want to do it.
But like, all we would need for GTB
but
and
like,
Logic is a Brinstar boss key.
That mode change might like, oh, this is way more fun. There's that tier small. For Taka, 4 now. Dynamic rules tournament. I kind of thought about doing something like that before too. Where it'd be like basically a Squid Game tournament where I would hide rules or make like rules.
Thanks so much.
No, I wouldn't say vague, but it was more of a puzzle. And have some surprises for runners. But I feel like it would be really hard to coordinate, and it kind of just died on the vine there. I'm fine with no mode change. That's what I figured. I figured people are gonna be like, nah, don't do it. It's just something I can do next time for another tournament.
Let's steal this stupid desert small key.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, this is actually big. Hold on. Desert big to Castle Tower or
just
to
in case.
SM boss? Actually, he's gonna get the small here because he went through the portal. He's gonna see that's bad and he's gonna just reset, I think. I'd be surprised if he keeps whatever's here. I'd be very surprised.
I don't know what S word I said was.
What?
I said stupid. That is true. I did say that.
Norfair boss is here. Okay, so I was right. My memory banks.
This is why.
He's just gonna save and quit.
Why
okay.
Don't say the S word. It never pays off.
So Andy just gonna go in, does not go to Meyer, is gonna go right to GT here. Hitaka gonna finish off the rest of Ice. I don't think he has much left to do outside of checking out. No, don't let him through.
Oh man.
Keep blocking him. I don't think Hitaka has much left to do except for go to Norfair boss in Crockermire actually.
Who's Harvey Carey? The name sounds familiar.
What is happening in that chat?
Harvey Carey.
Is he looking up stuff on... This is giga illegal. I'm docking him 5 minutes. Yeah, straight to randomizer jail. This is a code of conduct violation. He's like actually researching on Wikipedia right now.
Carry, not Harvey.
Oh my god, dude. This is a serious tournament. Take it serious.
Harry Carey. American radio and television sportscast.
I would honestly flip to Hitaka's audio right now. I'm not even memeing, but like my man's in GT, so I think I'm just gonna keep it on him for now. There's a very good chance the seed's over at this point. We'll see. And honestly, in terms of like what they had to do,
iconic lines?
This one's kind of painless. Like Andy's talking about setting him free. He doesn't know the pain that awaits him. He has no clue. These can get much worse. Norfair upper one immediately in Castle in GT. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see right there. It's been what, 15 minutes since he's found his last progression, guys? It's okay. It could be another hour before he finds Criteria Boss. It's okay.
Yep, Super Metroid has
I'm not saying this in spite. I'm just saying this in reality that it actually could be that long.
Wouldn't be fair if SMZ3 Key Sanity didn't have Super Metroid keys too, you know? Oh, God,
Black Seed was a rough ride. It really was. Oh, here we go. Keep him coming. Keep them coming.
Alright, so we got Shroom.
Yeah, I was watching your guys' seed for a little bit.
Big,
I think until Lack hit go, and then I just passed the fuck up. I was just like, I gotta sleep. It's like late.
One key.
I think like my memory is foggy from last night. It was a pretty late night. Not gonna lie.
Another line, hey, if the moon were made of spare ribs, would I eat it? I know I would. Probably sane. That's a lot of spare ribs.
Hitaka killing off
we need
Croc
an
here.
entire pug farm to go to
We'll find his bow.
Pull that one off, probably. How we doing? We're doing all right. I may be one item from Go Mode, maybe 2 items from Go Mode. We won't know until we get what we think to be as our only Go Mode item.
This is true. We don't know what Criteria Boss is yet.
How many Super Metroid boss prizes we need until we get the Criteria Boss.
He's my co-commentator, guys.
And so if we get the Criteria Boss key and it says 3 or less, we're fine. But if it says 4, then I also need the Meyer big key to do that. Okay, so that opens up Shack. I have a really great list of absolute garbage checks. Oh, is this it? Oh.
Just for free, chat. Literally for free.
We're gambling.
I'm like 99% sure he's gonna go at this point. 99% sure. Hitaka getting his bow. I think a little too late. We'll see. But very good chance Andy is just gonna have
sub 3 though?
A sub 3 here. So
is it possible?
I'm gonna just the first thing I'm gonna say to Andy is end your suffering, but you're gonna sub 3 one of these. Thinking. Statement number 2, did you know about aqueducts? And then statement number 3, you have no idea what you dodged. I think that's like that is the post game. That's the post game. Clip it and ship it. We have it just running itself.
Some of the races from this tournament so far have been absolutely putrid.
This is correct.
So sub 3 would be pretty dope.
He dodged literally everything. Chat, it's like me with my cross keys match. I dodged literally everything except for one thing. And then that thing cost me 2 hours. Well, I don't want to say 2 hours, but it definitely cost me a race, and it definitely made me play it for like at least an extra hour.
No, we'll be fine. I'm not worried.
I'm not worried. I honestly, if I'm him, GT climbing with all my keys and 3 or 4 boss tokens at a 238, I'd be feeling pretty hot as well. I'd be like, yeah, I'm fine. I don't care who I'm racing. I'm like, yeah, I probably got this.
I'll open the chest up here at least because they're
smart. Hedging his bets, smart. Did someone say Andy and Oates take on SMZ3 at
like
GDQ?
The absolute worst to come back to.
Huh? Lol.
Okay.
Lol.
Okay. Dear God, please don't be. please.
Okay.
Don't be 4
Chat?
SM boss prizes.
This guy getting plasma. It's so free. Chat, I really want this to be 4 SM bosses. And here's why. Is that Andy has an impossible laundry list of item checks now. But I know he's probably just going to go to Meridia first anyways.
Also tells me that the game intended for me to find the other pod smalls. So that's probably Thievestown and Mire.
Why quit Spacer when you just get plasma 2 hours later?
Opens up an eye door. The Brinstar boss actually locks 2 doors. Most only lock 1 door. But Brinstar has Spore Spawn as well, which is not normally an eye door. But it locks like access to Kraid's room and then access to Spore Spawn's room. But if you have the Brinstar 2 key, yeah, the Upper Norfair key, the Upper Norfair boss key is for Crocmire only.
Chat, do you think I'm going to see a YouTube comment that's going to say,
if you have the Brinstar 2 key, you can do this.
Sweema, can you just have Andy's audio on and have the other not funny guy? Can you mute his mic? Yeah, I'm going to say no.
I did like, I was watching Lack last night, and I liked his tractor layout a little bit. It was nice. It was just like a separate Link to the Past and SM keys tracker, so it was a little less, like, super condensed.
What are you talking about? This isn't condensed at all. There's not massive amounts of information on the screen right now.
God. The criteria
Andy, don't die.
Locks the door.
Oh, Andy has Varia, by the way.
The criteria boss key locks the door to
oh
Tree Zone,
God.
and it also locks the door.
Don't say anything,
leads
chat.
to the Taurian elevator, and then the door that, it locks the door to the hallway to the Taurian elevator, and then the door to the Taurian elevator has a number on it that tells you how many SM boss tokens you need. You'll see it as I run by. Hopefully. You'll see it as I hopefully run by.
I give you credit for giving a shit about a 3-hour-long race with no co-commentator. I'm just used to it by now. I actually prefer to solo comm, actually. I feel like it's kind of more fun. I enjoy watching these races. I enjoy talking about them, so just it is what it is. Sometimes I feel with like a second person, even when, like Andy's mic open here, sometimes it gets a little crowded.
For supers. I don't know how much damage
Damage.
Plasma Wave does.
It's about super. I think it's just over super, but the DPS
Might be more than a super.
super's probably better
Might
still.
be like
But he has to be good on the
30
timing.
of those shots.
All right, we're going to see our first look of actually Meridia 2. Not quite maybe relevant at this point. We've pretty much seen everything we need to see in GT. But Hitaka will be able to go to
3 or less.
Okay, this is a big moment.
So yeah, this is the door.
Chad, if it's 4, I'm gonna go make a
Signified
coffee.
by the bot, like the skull icon. Locked by criteria. Not 4, not 4. Alright, thank God. It was 1. Alright, so this should be a sub 250. Maybe not. I don't have Ice Beam. But definitely sub 3. Yes, I believe it is fully random. I wasn't sure if both of them took a hit from that first power bomb. I had to play that a little safe.
All right, guys. The MasterCard plot armor play of the game goes to Andy Lasso for completely forgetting about Aqueduct. Oh God, we're not going to talk about the book. We're not going to talk about anything else or what was there. It's just, yeah, successfully forgetting about something. Exactly. All right, Taka's done with Dragon, but we are well past that point, guys. We are way beyond that point of like what happens next. Like we are done at this point.
For the seeds of these that I've done, I've seen like every number except for 4 for SM, I think. But I haven't seen less than 6 for Link to the Past yet.
Chat. So Andy doesn't like he's talked about them getting putrid.
I can't believe I still pulled it off.
I'm shocked too. That is actually good recovery on a baby skip. The worst one I can recall playing of these was like a, what was it? God, it was something stupid. It was like a 003 or a 213. I think it was a 213, and it took me 4 hours. 213, 4 hours. It ultimately, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what the goal is. It's just where the items are. That's the secret of this mode, right? Like, it could be like a 001. It doesn't matter unless the game's gonna be nice and makes that one free, right? It just doesn't matter. 000 means quick game. Exactly. Quick win. And they could, right? Like, there's good statistical odds, but like, I mean, I've played this too many times. I've played this mode for over a year. There's zero chance. They are usually fast. At a 724 and a 00040 take the same amount of time. Exactly.
Oh God.
It literally does not matter. It's just like, where are the items? How nice is it gonna be? And keys are that big factor. If this was a non-keys tourney, I feel like
With,
yeah,
without ice.
they just are much faster, but the keys are a massive factor here. That is the big time factor here. And like adding in the SM keys into the mix, is a big reason for it. Andy gonna go for stand up here without ice. It's fine. It's just, you know, I probably would do it too. Honestly, I'm not gonna bug him on it.
Should be like a 250 XX.
I think he's gonna be about a 252 at this point. Maybe a 251. I think 252 is like conservative. 251 is probably what he's good for at this point. Yo, dog, I heard you like your fetch, but exactly. Yo, dog, I heard you like fetch. So I put fetch in your fetch. Or, as my boy Gerdo put it, you know, it's like you shovel into flute into your mom. That's a legendary clip if you guys can find it, by the way. Oh my god. You ever just hear like 8 people in a voice call just start howling?
SM gets some super weird sound glitches.
Good Gerdo impression? I think it was about a 6.6 out of 10, honestly. Is this round 1 of Swiss or round 1 of the bracket? Is round 1 of Swiss. I probably should say which round it is. I keep thinking of like ways I can improve the info on the stream, but like I think that's the one thing I'm missing at this point. There's like it's crowded in here, guys. I was like thinking about like, do I put it at the top or bottom? I'm like, I kind of like it on the bottom for the starting item and the goals there. The starting item, I think I want to get to icons would be nice. And a little bit bigger, because like it's easy to miss. It's pretty small, but that's like nitpicking. Put it on my timer. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, is just saying what the round is there. Normally I put them on the top, but there's so much information at the top. It's like overload, right?
Hyper Beam is pretty.
It's not a very intuitive tournament. Like it's not. You can't just say, "Oh, Grimace Memorial." Yeah, I know what that is. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of context and backstory that needs to be kind of weaved.
It's impossible. Save the animals, absolutely.
I just noticed Andy had the plot armor. Yeah, he's
right
the
now.
master craft.
I got a
Did I say master craft? Is it master card plot armor play of the day winner? So he gets the plot armor. That's the new thing we're doing. He has inspired me from this performance. And our boy Andy's done with a Giga official time of 2:50:39 right on the dot. I'm gonna DM him. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna DM him.
Let's see. Where's the Solski restream at?
Hold on. In my Discord voice immediately.
What is your Discord?
What is wrong with you?
What's up, dude?
What is wrong? What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? This isn't your Discord, by the way.
What's up, dude? What is wrong? What is wrong?
What do you mean you are now Grimace? Your Discord, by the way.
I have the crown. I'm dad. It's my Discord. I gotta cut audio to Hitaka, so it's not echoing. My bad, chat. I forgot about that. I have 3 things to talk to you about in order.
Okay.
Number 1, you were like, "Oh, please end the suffering," and you just like 250 at the seed. Okay, number 1. Number 2, I can't begin to tell you how furious I am that you literally did not do aqueducts when you were in Meridia for the first time.
You can't.
You can.
How?
You have Meridia 1 key, right?
Yeah, you need the 2 key to get to aqueduct.
No, you don't, brother. You just shoot the green door, my friend.
Hold on, let me look at my map. Oh, the 2 keys only bots wound.
You're very correct.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
nothing was there.
Hitaka.
Really
Hitaka doing specky clip. Oh no, there was stuff there. We're gonna talk about that. Hitaka did Specky clip. Andy did not. That was shameful.
What does Hitaka have that I don't?
Okay, Okay,
Ice
Andy.
beam.
Shh. Brother, let me fill you in. All right. I got 3 words for you. Okay, or free groups of words. All right. Desert Small.
Okay. LMAO.
Wreck Ship 1.
Oh, nice.
And Meridia Big.
Dude, I would have gone straight to Varia if I had actually done that and not doubled back to Meridia.
Yeah. And Meyer Big. So all 3 of these things Hitaka's done. Full Clear
really
Meyer, done Wreck Ship 1, and Desert Small, which you obviously stole too, but none of them played out. Bonus round was Hitaka actually got a book in pod vanilla big key chest.
Oh god.
And the only thing that led to was a flute. So you actually supremely giga plot armored this. So I am happy to reward you with the MasterCard plot armor play of the game. Is above your name. Congratulations. There's no cash monetary prize.
Thanks. I'm glad I could rep the plot armor crew so well.
You earned it. Like, it's good too, because I feel like every cast now, anytime a runner wins this will be the meme for the tournament as he puts on his shades. Basically, I'm just gonna probably leave it up there by your name. So it's kind of like, you know, like in World War One when you're like a fighter pilot, or World War Two when you had like the down jet, you would put like the stamp of the plane or whatever. That's basically what's gonna happen to you, man. It's gonna be like every time you dodge it, you're just getting another armor every time. I'm gonna have to like do people joining this, and they're gonna be like, why is there like 5 light armors beside this guy's stream? Is this a Diablo stream? Like, what's going on? Like,
I was really surprised to see the Bryn boss key in GT.
that was funny. There was a lot of keys there. I was kind of laughing. I'm like, I can't wait for this to be 4 SM
Dude,
bosses.
if it was 4, like the entire time, I'm like, please don't be 4. I swear to God, please don't be 4, because my list of things I had left was so long.
Yeah. Chat's pointing out too. This is a good call out. Hovering hookshot K was pretty big because it gave you a really, like, I was actually screaming.
That was crazy.
I was screaming. I was so upset. I was like, this is, you can't keep getting away with this. Because like I'm seeing like how like things aren't working out for Hitaka, like when you kind of made that mistake, and then it's like you just hover hookshot cave and get like 3 items easy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude, it was like LN1, LN boss, and Ether to get into Meyer and Turtle Rock, and I was like, okay.
God, yeah.
That basically just like all I had left at that point really was, if GT wasn't open, was like criteria, or not criteria, upper Norfair stuff, which led to criteria 1, which led to hookshot. So like the hookshot location was like super pinned.
God.
After that.
But yeah, it was kind of on the straight and narrow, like I said. You looked like a little behind, obviously, because of the aqueduct. I'm like, there's a lot of nasty stuff that can happen right now. And then it was like, no, it's fine. Varia was just like in the free. It was just open, and that was like the path you needed to take. So you got to Dark World faster, right? Because you had the more straight and narrow path, I want to say.
The bowling skip.
The bowling skip, the everything skip, brother. Like you passed on like the entire game.
Yeah, I went into Meridian and I was like, okay, well I can only do up the beach. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brain thought that the other side of that door was a 2 for some reason. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember if that's how it used to be set up, and then I think they changed it to make it more bilateral and like how you can get into aqueducts. So maybe like at the very start, but we're talking like years ago. But I think like that would have been like one of the very first test seeds, and then after that would have changed. So, but yeah, other than that, you know, it could have been way worse.
It could have been way worse.
It wasn't
if this
putrid.
was a 4.
Yeah.
Like I I probably go to Aqueduct not too soon in the future, just because I had the 2 key, and in my brain that like unlocked Aqueduct. That's like 7 quick items compared to like going back up to GT at that point, since I skipped Ice Armos. Yeah, there weren't really that many. It was I probably would have done Thieves Town first, and then cleaned up Meridia.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured Meridia is probably like an easy in at that point, because the 2, like getting that 2 key card for you, if it was 4, that would have been huge. Because then it's just like, oh yeah, I can do it. Because we pretty much figured out pretty early after you missed it that's what you were kind of thinking. So like secretly that was gonna be big, and that was gonna help you out a lot, but it wasn't quite required, right? Hitaka just heading to GT now. Has 6 crystals in hand, not too far behind as you can see. Again, just a smidgen unfortunate based on everything that's happened, right? Just a smidgen. Also has flippers.
Just a smidge.
Oh yeah, I like your comment about like not equipping plasma and then you just get plasma. Easy, no big deal.
I couldn't remember how much damage plasma did.
It's about a super.
Without ice.
Yeah, it's about a super.
It was a little more. It was 24 charge shots on Mother Brain.
Yeah.
Instead of 20.
Mm-hmm. I remember Aussie telling me DPS was about the same, if not higher, with supers, but like you have to have like almost perfect rhythm for it to work.
Yeah.
So
tile room opening.
We are gonna see right side first. But it's good though. I was like flipping back and forth on the audio. You're gonna love if you ever watch it back.
Oh baby.
You were kind of my co-commentator for a bit of it.
Let's go.
So it's kind of fun.
This was a really interesting seed to start. Like some really weird decision making.
Yeah.
Skipping Aqueduct not included.
I mean that's intentional, right? So that's like a mulligan. Yeah.
But like it could have very easily been like going back to going through LN to get that stupid sword to go kill Moldorm or something.
God.
Like, yeah, once I got that cape, I was like, all right, we just need a sword for Aghanim. And then, lo and behold, checkerboard cave.
That was actually neat, because normally SMZ3 keys doesn't, like, pull you into Aga for Dark World access, so that was kind of neat to see.
Yeah, and, like, you would have needed the Meridia 2 key to get to the portal. So, like, and that was, you know, in GT, I think. So that definitely wasn't happening.
I think Hitaka
just was fun.
So Hitaka just found Ice Big, so I think that's the last big we're kind of missing there. I assume he has Thieves Big as well now.
I missed Skullwoods Big somewhere.
Yeah.
But I got Ice Big in GT, yeah.
Oh yeah, you did right side as well. That's right.
All right, it's 12:10 a.m. I'm gonna go eat my dinner.
Enjoy dinner.
And then probably go to sleep.
All right.
But thanks for the cast. I'll watch it back tomorrow maybe, and listen to the shenanigans.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the meal and all that, and have a good one.
GG's chat room.
All right, chat. Andy's gone. We can shit talk him again. What a disgrace of randomizer, guys. Let me tell you, I can't believe it. Disappointed. Hitaka getting missiles here in the firebar room. You guys don't just know I'm memeing, right? Just memeing. Yeah, so Hitaka's gonna be in Go super soon. Again, can't really fault him for anything here. I feel like the decision making was really sound on his end. I feel like both runners played this seed like really well, based on what like kind of impacted them and what like how they found items. A lot of it was very relatable to like what I would do. So I'm pretty like they kind of routed it clean. Obviously, like, you know, you can say there's a couple of play calls for Hitaka like in the late like early game, but keeping in mind that he didn't go to Eastern, didn't have that Castle Tower play, it's like understandable why it took him so long to get there. So But overall, again, like, he played the items that he had. It's the boss key. You're good now. He's like, thank God. I don't know if Hitaka sees the race time room either. Okay, he did. Ribbed Solski a little bit in the interview for me. Psh, this guy. Alright, chat, hold on. It froze. So he's Andy has frozen. Okay, because he's stopped streaming. So we're gonna do this, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Actually, I'm afraid to do this. I'm not gonna do it. Hitaka's stream stuttering just scared me. I thought I crashed OBS. We're not gonna do that. I was gonna crop it to Andy's face. Like, just how disappointed he is. Actually, we're just gonna do it. There's no way it's gonna crash, right? Hitaka, you're scaring me, brother. Stop, please. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a chat. Do it or no balls. We gotta do this key combination now. Whoop. That was not the right combination. This is the correct combination. We're in there. There we go. Portrait of a champion, guys. Chad, if this was a emote, what emote do you think it would be? You think this is Andy Fine? Like, if Andy Fine doesn't exist, do you think this is Andy Fine? Andy Regret? I don't know. The cool thing about the internet is I can just do this. Bam. Look at that. We're golden. Andy Stare. Andy Watch. I think Andy Watch would be what I would pick. Honestly, that's too good. That face is like perfect. It's just stoic. Taka doing the climb. Almost done here. I think the only kind of talking point now is if Hitaka gets plasma now. And like post Moldarm 2. Pre Moldarm 2 actually, sorry. Big key to desert? He's only going for the one chest. He's like, I don't need to get anything else. Oh, gets a nice little glitch there to get through the crumble. Is not gonna get the plasma, guys. There's the last. There it is. That's basically Hitaka's match here. In a nutshell, is that plasma skip. He's gonna try to hover. He's just memeing. He's gonna get the blue rupee instead. Again, guys, he wasn't that far behind. I mean, like, in terms of the time, it's only 3:06. And while 15 minutes seems like a lot, like in SMZ3 keys like this is pretty close. This is pretty close. And considering he's done more, you know what? It's not really too surprising. Plasmid, exactly. He's cut, but you know he's gonna have enough supers. It's fine. Like his mother brain fight's gonna be a breeze. There's no issues there. So yeah, I think we're only gonna have one more match for week 1. It's gonna be on Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cast that one. And then week 2 starts on Sunday. So once the round is done on Saturday, I can just set in the round 2, and then challenge will just, I guess, pair the runners, the round 2 pairings, and then they can start scheduling. can't beat the plot cocoon. No, you can't. Are you casting another race of round 1? Probably not, honestly. I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. There's a couple matches I was looking forward to casting, maybe, but again, just time wasn't great this week. And, I kind of like casting them live. I don't mind casting VODs. I'm definitely down to do that. But it's just the time, right? Because these are like longer matches, right? Link to the Past casting is like easy. Like if we're talking just like hour 30 matches, no problem. Key Sanity, it's all right. It's like 2 hour mark. This is like sicko mode. We're talking 3+ hours generally, so it's a lot. Okay, now just convince challenge to not put me against Andy. I can't pro dodge like this. I regret to inform you have a 1 in 4 chance to be paired with Andy. Good luck. Yeah, the warps aren't great. Oh, okay. Hitaka, pro strat. Drops the input on the controllers, does not move. If you input while getting hit by that bat, the bat will suck you into the direction opposite of where you're going, and you fall. So most people, like most newer players, they'll panic. They'll like try to direction closer to like the main hallway or where the Triforce is, and then we'll just like get sucked into Narnia, and then the Shadow Realm will take them from there. Hitaka's comment here. Dude, holy shit, I gotta count those tallies later. Chat, did anyone do a tally for him? We want to spare him the time. There was a lot, though. There were a lot. Alright, Hitaka now gonna be hit with that good news. He probably already knows he's in go at this point, just with Andy being done. But it is gonna be hit with the good news that, yeah, he is in fact on his way to the promised land here. Seeing that one, dude, that would irritate the ever-living shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. The promised land is bed. Exactly. You know, it's late, but Hitaka, I think Hitaka's West Coast or is more Nocturne. I don't know. I can't remember which. I think both. But like I said, guys, you know, Detroit Pistons visiting the Clippers. You know what I mean? Well, he's got 4-4. You know what? You are absolutely right. I thought I tracked that. My tracking game... No, I did. Is it not showing? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay. I was like, yeah. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I forgot to track that. Oh, no. I built this in. I haven't used it yet in any of my casts. Hold on. We can fix this. There we go. Andy's done. Lol. Well, there's arrows here, too. I gotta get rid of that. There's arrows, right? You can see my cursor. Where's my cursor? I saw it. There it is. Why is it there? Hold on, that's weird. It doesn't show up in some spots. Why is it showing up there? Oh, I know why. Because that's the that's where the... Okay. That's fine. Because I'm using the broadcast view. That's right. And we don't have the NDI. For some unknown reason still. Did you ever never tell Andy that his ice behind was his dodge? I think he just assumed it at that point. I feel at that point, like, Hitaka has pretty much done everything Andy's done, right? Obviously, but the only thing Andy hasn't really done is pretty much everything Hitaka's done. I know that sounds 12 head, but hold on. It's basically the aqueduct. It's basically, that's the diff, right? Like, he's just gonna assume, okay, yeah. And he knows with all those big keys in GT that there wasn't much left. At least with the one there. If it was a 4, that would have been a scarier dance. But as Andy put, and kind of what I assumed, he probably would have been pretty safe anyways. Andy did see it on Hitaka's tracker. Brother, Hitaka is not running a tracker and never runs a tracker. I've been running blind. Or unless you're saying on his... Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. No, never mind. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about ice on his tracker on stream. I thought you were talking about his tracker on his stream. I was like, Got it. Got it. See? Pistons Clippers, guys. I'm a little winded. Hitaka's burning a lot of supers here, but he's fine. He's got like 80. Plus 145 missiles. Which is almost 50 supers and missiles. Plus new beam in charge. So, he's fine. Sports end, brain turns off, and goes low power mode. I'm probably going to hit the Battle Bit remaster for another hour, not going to lie. Was this an alcohol-less calm? Yeah. I'm not having... Guys, I'm not getting liquored up on, like, 9 p.m. cast starts, alright? For this, like, I know it can go to the distance. I'm not falling asleep midstream. It's a serious tournament, exactly. There's prestige. Think of the prestige, alright? You know, you might laugh at this now, but when there's, like, Grimace Memorial 12 out there, you guys are gonna know, like... The seriousness I've injected into this tournament is what's gonna carry it, alright? Building that foundation. Mother Brain just popping a squat. Wearing its hat. Like it's at PAX East. You know, no big deal. Grimace would have wanted it this way. You're not wrong. Guys, am I crazy, or do I think the next level of sprite injection for this game is like baby has a custom message when it dies? Like, can you imagine if it just said something like happy birthday as it explodes? Like text on screen. It's not actually verbalizing it. That'd just be too much. I don't know. I don't think I can handle that. Like, I would probably die of laughter if I heard like happy birthday as it explodes. I'd probably like keel over. But saying it would probably be the right amount of laughter. Alright, Taka's sprinting to the finish line. Again, not too far behind. It's 316 on his timer versus the 250 on stream. So yeah, it's like a half-hour diff. Not, like, honestly not that bad. Like, you think, like, all of Meyer, you think... oh shit, I'm doing, like, Wreck Ship 1. I'm doing Desert Small. I'm doing the book checks. You know, it's not that bad. And then, like, some unfortunateness stuff in the wrong order. In the light world. These things happen. Chris, could you imagine if I made like brackets best of 3? I told runners with a serious face, hey, get this done in a week. God. All right, Hitaka's done, guys. GG's in chat. 317 race is done. Race is done, guys. That's a banger, honestly. 317 is not a bad time for both finish. My body is happy right now. It's gonna get some extra sleep. It's bonus. Interview ? I think it means did I counts? No, but chat was popping off is my response. He did the thing. All right, guys, we're gonna have to cut audio on Hitaka's side just because, you know, echo. I'm gonna find appropriate music to talk right now. Ooh, this is appropriate music. This is soothing music. Hitaka, speak.
Hello.
You're in the comfort zone now.
Did anyone in chat count again and teleports?
I don't
gotta do that. It had to be like 20 at least.
I don't think anyone did, but a lot of people were like, what is with this? It's crazy. I guess Cole's notes, and you're gonna laugh. Andy forgot to do Aqueduct, but it's more he didn't forget to, he just didn't know he could.
I remember in a really early version that was locked by Brinstar 2 key.
Or
and
the...
I convinced...
Yeah.
Or no, Aqueduct. I'm thinking of Waterway, never mind.
Yeah. I think you're right, though, because I was talking to him about it. I said the only thing I can think of was that, like, a really early version of it had that. Like, a really early version. Like, one of our first test seeds had that, and then we had it changed. So that's the only thing I can think of.
I told Total, like, that's gated enough as it is. It doesn't need a key on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. Aqueduct was Wreck Ship 1 key, I think.
Wreck Ship 1, Desert Small, and Meyer Big.
Yeah.
So it's, like, things that Andy didn't do, basically. So it's just, like, add minutes to your clock. You know, you got a little bit later to Dark World because of it. And, yeah. That's pretty much, like, kind of the story, right? Like, you also found Book on him.
So he just didn't get Varia?
No, he got Varia, because Varia was the check before you like leave in the mountain, right?
Oh yeah, the key locks him.
Yeah, I was
right.
laughing though. I was like, man, like it's literally one item away. Just push it off into Wreck Ship. Like, it was pretty funny. But
yeah, I wasn't going to do Toilet to Wreck Ship until I found that, and then I said, well, alright then. Since I can full clear it, fine.
I just couldn't believe that you had all that, like, goods on Andy, and, like, nothing turned up. Like, it was actually appalling. And then the guy has the balls, the hover hookshot cave, and gets, like, those 3 items that were hookshot locked. I was like, what is this, man? Like, it was like...
Yeah, I figured he would have done. That's why I went right back.
It was...
Since I found hookshot.
Exactly. It was, like, tempered... Like, what was it again? It was tempered, it was, like, ether, and there was, like, a boss key there.
It was... Yeah, it was ether.
I couldn't believe it. I think it was LM boss.
I don't think that made much of a difference, though. I just got hosed on, like, multiple things.
Yeah, again, like, going to Meyer and double dipping. Again, like, I totally get it with the items you had. They could have been relevant and just didn't happen. Like, he was sweating, like, having to go for Meyer boss, because obviously he didn't have the big key. But his route was like, said he was gonna do Thieves and then Meyer, and then it was like, or Meridian. I was like, yeah, that's probably what I would do too. If not Meridian first. Yeah, did you not find it?
No, where was that?
I don't remember actually. I thought you had it just because you're like trackerless. So I was like, yeah, I think he has Thieves Pick by
I don't
now.
think I had it.
Where would it have been? I think you have it, but I think it was like later.
Let's find out.
I don't remember where it was at this point.
It might have been the Zora's
Zora
Ledge.
Ledge.
Because I never got that. That was like the next thing I was gonna do.
Oh, because you didn't have flippers at the
and-
time, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have had that. He double water walked for that, which was actually a strong play. I was like, yeah, you probably should do that. Honestly, you see a big key there. You
I
haven't
didn't
done
know it was
Skull
there,
Thieves.
or I might have done that. I just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
That's all good though. But yeah,
Probably
it was.
should. Since it's starting boots, that's probably a better idea is to like keep that early, even if you can't afford Zora.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I don't have that. So
Yeah. Overall
Yeah, so
though,
for-
like,
for-
so I was gonna say overall though, like, how'd you find the settings and the seed and stuff? It seemed pretty cool. Like this one seemed a lot like nicer in terms of some of the ones I've seen. Like Andy mentioned, like some of these are absolutely putrid, which is correct.
yeah, I did one a couple days ago that was like way worse than this. This one wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I mean the worst one I think I've ever had. I was telling Chad, it was either like it was like 2-1-3, I think, and it took like 4 hours plus. It was like
Yeah, I had
4:20, 4:30. It was disgusting.
It was 1-7, or no, it was 2-7-3, and it came down to I could get the boss token in Thieves or in Mire, and I needed either Bombos or Thieves Big, and they were both behind Pendant TR.
Yeah.
One was on Laser Bridge and one was on the Pendant turn and Green Pendant. Yeah, so this one. So first of all, I thought it was like Galaxy branding it with the early SEM dip because Speed and Screw turned up. And then I
Mhm.
found Pearl and Glove, and I thought, oh, I bet Hammer's in, early Link to the Past, but no, it was just Morph and Sock, so that didn't work out.
Yeah, that was the unfortunate one, right? That was the other thing, was like the early game. Like there's a couple unfortunate decisions. That was one of them. And then it was like not going to Eastern until like way late, getting that small key, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that
it's
was
just,
the next thing I got hosed on was the second Castle Tower key,
yes. And that was an Eastern.
because I just wound up with, Morph turns up and then, oh, I'm gonna go do SM, and then then there was the whole wrecked ship thing, etc.
Yeah, because I want to say Andy was like around Thieves area at that time when you were like getting that key. Like that's the diff at that point, right? But keep in mind, he didn't do like aqueducts, he didn't do the sand pits, he didn't do wreck ship bowling. You know what I mean? Like he didn't do any of that stuff, right? So like it's like that multiplied by like not having more for SM and then like not having that small key. That was like the gap. And then it just widened, right? Like as you like chase stuff that he just didn't have, right? So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it might have been Aqueduct was locked by the Meridian 2 key, so Meridian 1 just gave Beach and Watering Hole. I think that was it. And
No.
then later it got moved, so it was just Bot Wound, maybe. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Because I think I remember that too, where it was like 2 key locked into Batum, but it also locked your entrance into Aqueduct in the sand pits.
Yeah.
I do remember that too, yeah. No, that got changed. But again, we're talking like super like, hey, here's like the first batch of test seeds days. So
Yeah, pretty much.
that's Andy's fault. How does his memory like work that way? Like that's like 2 years ago, right? Like
I don't know. And he does these all the time, doesn't he?
I
I know, not all the time, but he's done
He's done it. I think he's done enough,
a
but
few.
he doesn't normally do SMZ3 keys. Like he's done a handful, I would say, but I don't know about like a ton, right? So
But yeah, so the next thing I got hosed on was Kane because
yeah, and then
The
again
thing
the
is, I was
double dip
gonna-
Mara.
I was gonna be like, oh well, as soon as I get to the Dark World, I'll just go do Catfish and then mirror to that. Because usually what I would do in these is because you always want to check Pyramid like ASAP to get the crystal number. and then I just do that and then up to catfish. But then I got forced into pod because it was an agaseed, so I ended up not going up there for a long time.
Yeah.
And then flippers were also late. Oh, I love the fact that Criteria boss key was in GT, but it was a one boss G4.
Yes. That's why I was saying it would have been rough if it was 4. Like, you had all 4, right? Andy didn't.
Yeah, I did all
I don't
4.
think it would have been that big of it. I think Andy still takes it at that point, just because, again, like, the time saves over not doing all the other stuff that Meridia gave you, right?
Yeah.
On top of a couple other things, but it's like, it wouldn't have been much at that point. But, yeah.
So how many boss kills did he have?
He had 3. He had Pod,
Okay.
Ice, and Skull. It pretty much has what you have for the most part. He didn't not track it. I'm pretty sure I tracked it. Yeah. Was the Upper Norfair stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here at that point. Any final thoughts? Seed? Anything like that?
Starting shovel was garbage, so I'm disappointed in that.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I was talking about maybe expanding the items in a clinical way, but I think I'm just going to maintain the tournament as is. I don't really want to do switches as the tournament started, but this is food for thought for the next one, right? So
You roll your seat by telling Grimace a story, and then based on how he rates it, that's how many items you start with.
no, I was going to do like a small draft, basically, where it's like, I've done draft systems before for tournaments that have worked out really well, but I think this one's gonna be like minuscule. It'd be like a neutral random item, and then you would just ban an item, and then you'd pick an item, basically. So you can like ban grab start, for example, and then like Andy could ban, I don't know, a glove start, and then you have the random, and then you pick whatever item you want, like say hook shot, and then Andy picks like bow, and then you gen the seed.
I would probably pick hookshot.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
Against Andy especially.
Like if Andy, like, I guess it would be cool because it would be like seed picks first kind of thing. So Andy's like, I ban hook shot. just the 18 head play every time. Ban hook shot. Ban hook shot. Like just all day long. Right?
That would actually be really funny.
Yeah. But yeah, again, like it's kind of a cool concept, but I just don't want to kind of mess with the flow, right? So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Again, thanks for joining and having a great time with us.
Thanks for setting up this fun tournament.
Yes, fun tournament.
Fun mode.
You missed Plasma, by the way. It was in pre-Moldorm.
Oh, yeah, where was that?
Pre-Moldorm, get owned.
Pre-Moldorm. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I checked like the one chest next to the door in Baby Helmer. It's like nope.
Yep. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks again for the interview and the let me casting and all that. And
yep. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, no worries. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for watching. It was a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. It's been a while since I've been in kind of this groove of casting. Like this one went really smooth compared to the last one. Like the last one was kind of a test, but this one's like been really nice. Really smooth. Just having a lot of fun with it. You know what I mean? It's nice to be able to solo calm, control the flow, really just talk about whatever, right? And just, watch some video games. It's pretty neat. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I'm tired. I might skip Battle Bit, but probably not. Shut up, me. Who we hosting? Raiden. Host and Raiden. Let's go with Patrick. Patrick is playing Dark Souls enemy item randomizer. Go watch Patty. Have a great night, guys. And take care. See you on the next cast or next race, whatever. Oh yeah, my race is Sunday at 8 a.m. You guys all need to be there contractually. Goodbye now. See you then.